sorry about that. Slight glitch. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Finally. Ah, crap. All right. All right. I think it's been long enough. Hey, baby. Maybe. Ah, here we go. Okay. Well, hi. Had some interesting technical issues a few minutes ago, so we'll see if those continue. And if so, what I'm going to do about it. But in the meantime, let's play a game. Hi Toasty, how are you today? Okay, so where we last left off, I turned in a bunch of stuff for my henchmen. And also a bunch of... Glad to hear it, Toasty. And started to turn in some ears for the bounty hunter quest, only to find that the last person, Yezgar, has shown up and absconded with the mayor's daughter. Here we go. We can see what it says here. Adventurers have been tightening the noose around the necks of the escaped convicts from Bulwark Prison. By adventurers, they mean me. 4 of the 5 ears have been returned to Mayor Kendrak, but terrible news has struck the town of Portlast all the same. Kendrick's daughter Sheldrissa has been kidnapped by the criminal Yezgar and taken to the abandoned mines near the Green Griffin Inn. The mayor has begged for her release, or for her rescue, and provided the key that would be needed to enter the entrance of the mine. So, looks like we've got one more subquest before we move on with the plot. Let's go rescue that annoying little girl. She was the one that wanted us to take her out of town, but then started upping her what money she needed to go. She was annoying, but no, just because someone's annoying doesn't mean that they deserve to be kidnapped by a criminal. Oh shit, you're not who I want. Sorry, Dalen. You're fun, but I ain't gonna need to open fucking locks. So, actually, I'm really lazy. I'm just gonna reload. I will reload rather than walk a couple blocks. This is also true in real life, but save and reload aren't options there. Yeah. Doing okay? All right. Okay. Now where is my thief? There he is. No offense, Dalen. There we go. No offense to Dalen. He's a pretty good henchman, especially if you're playing a non-combat class. Definitely good at taking the hits for you. But that said, I'm rather good at taking the hits myself in this character, and I really just need someone to open locks for me. And occasionally die in ways that make me feel bad. For my poor grasp of tactics. And sometimes die in ways that make me think, no, I'm not the problem here. It's actually your poor grasp of tactics. A little bit of both. Alright. So, the cave in question is the Portlast Mines, which I think is going to be in the first screen. Up this way. I'm actually a little gratified. When I went there and it was locked and I couldn't find a key, I was like, well, I hope there's going to be a way to get in there. There it is. Later. And as it turns out, yes. Yes, there was. Oh, it's that Vardock guy. We got warned about him.
Don't like meddlers, but Vardock, take care of that.
Kinda in the middle of something, dude, but alright, fine. Let's just see if we can knock this guy over. Well, maybe. Why are you not letting me, like, do this? There we go. Huh. This guy clearly has not put any points into discipline, has he? Yep. Well, as scary assassins go, I've had worse. Actually, that dark-tongued fellow with his fucking guards, he was worse. Because those guards hit fucking hard. Letter to Vardak, and an unidentified ring. Well, let's take the ring. And a letter. I feel like I've accomplished something. Thank you, background music. Vardak. The old ones call you to battle. What was once a gnat has become a poisonous asp at the side of the cult. You know who I send you against. Solomon failed against them, as did Agent Neva. You, I trust, shall not. When you are done, return to Luskan, and we shall dine together in the host tower, feasting upon the fallen. Were they gonna fucking eat me? Your friend in faith, your lord in blood, Malgrim Corther. They were gonna fucking eat me. They were gonna fucking eat me. I mean, they might not have meant that literally, but I don't know. I feel like they meant that literally. They were gonna fucking eat me. Well, joke's on you, asshole. You gotta work hard to eat me. I don't get eaten that easily. Fuck you, dude. Apparently, I fought that guy without my weapons drawn. Or did I? Do I have my weapons drawn? Why? I thought I had my weapons drawn, and then I thought I put them back. Okay. No, I didn't have my weapons. Alright, yeah, I'm fine. Don't mind me. I am distracted and confused. That seems to happen quite a bit. Alright. Either way, I have my weapons drawn now, so it's fine. I should zoom in closer when I fight and just make sure that sometimes. Hello, Blasphemio. I know! Really. At least a bit of prep work. Goodness, planning to eat me. Well, that might have affected the flavor, you know, Blasphemio. It might have. Hello, girl. Okay, so I was here before. I really maybe should have played a character with improvision. Well, I feel, and this might not be true, but I think the enhanced edition's dark scenes seem to be a little darker than the original. Yeah, cannibalize me. Yes, the misunderstanding. That's okay. I understand completely. I mean, eating. That might be a different story. I mean, I was kind of into the idea of an orgy earlier. All right. Yeah. I do think that maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Enhanced Edition dark rooms seem to be a bit, well, darker than they looked under Diamond Edition, which is good and atmospheric, but also a bit more of a pain in the ass than playing a human. Alright. Now I want to do something a specific way when I get there. Oh, hello, Orc Shaman. Shaman? I would pronounce it Shaman, but I think it's Shaman. Maybe not. Alright. There we go. I don't know that I really need it, but some more orcs. Hello, orcs. Alright. Which direction are you? There's a few of you here and there. I guess I'll kill you first. Yeah, slightly different connotations with those choices of words, huh? Though, I mean, there are people who really like war, so, you know, cannibalism doesn't have to not be erotic, I suppose, but gotta admit, not a kink I've been particularly curious about. Like, you know, sometimes you'll read of one, you go, how the hell does that work? Tell me more. And then there are some that are like, no, it's fine. I don't need to know. And vor has always been kind of the, you know, that's fine, I don't need to know group for me. Alright, let's go kill that guy. There we go. Gosh, I really can't see shit, can I? Maybe I'm just old. Old people eyes, you know? Hi. Okay. Alright. Still haven't learned. Still haven't learned.
Okay, dokie.
I wonder if you can cast continual light on a shield. Oh, a belt? Nice. Alright. That looks like the kind of belt that'll be useful. Well, to be fair, I think Douglas Adams is a little bit of a special case anyway. As the one instance, he didn't completely scream and run away from the idea. The sentient cow is begging to be eaten. Yeah, I can see that. Well, it is still a little weird that they beg to be eaten, but okay. I stuck with Adam, so it doesn't count. I watched a couple of episodes of Hannibal, as I recall. The homoeroticism was fun. I don't know. I think I'm very conventional, and it's just like, yeah. I mean, what if we could have the homoeroticism with it being someone other than an unrepented, manipulative murderer? But you know, it was still pretty fun watching the parts I did see. So. Where is the fucking... Okay, there we go. My god, I'm not good at this. Okay, here we go. Zooming in is a little easier. Really? Dude, you're not even an orc other noun afterwards with orc as an adjective. You're just an orc. You gave me 3 HP. Pick your battles, dude. Pick your battles.
Here comes halfling death!
At this point, I think if your name is your species name with no other word, you should probably not fight me. Unless your species name is dragon, then okay, yeah. Fair. But I mean, like, goblin, orc, troll, skeleton, zombie. Alright, come on. Okay. I do want to go down here first, though, I think, because I want to see if I can talk to the girl before I kill or fight Yezgar. And I think she's in a jail cell. Or...
Here comes halfling death!
Fuck? Alright, hold on. Why are they not coming any closer? Here, tell me, why don't you come this way? I want to see what's over here. Yeah, come on, it's fine. Let the orc archers come to us. I want to lose this place. Okay. Stabbing with the sword and... Really? Great cleave plus critical hit is fun. You haven't seen it? Oh, yeah, sorry. I got a little distracted. Well, I think if you like the actor, then you'll definitely like it. I didn't dislike it. It just seemed to me to be something I need to be in a particular mood to watch. Not an everyday sort of thing. Which is fair, I guess. There we go. Definitely couldn't deny the homoeroticism, though. Even in, like, the 2 episodes I saw, it was like, oh, yep, well, definitely. Definitely there is an interest there. And in eating in many senses of the word, apparently. Tell me, where the... Oh, there you are.
It's done. Okay, dokie.
There we are. There we go.
It's done.
Pardon me a sec. There we go. Running monologue, slightly derailed. Alright. Here we go, here we go.
It's done.
Okay, here we go, here we go. So what am I... Yes, yes. Oh, some remains. What could okay, few sets of remains. Let's loot these. Some gold. I'm not going to turn down 5 gold pieces. Was he in the Three Musketeers? I didn't know that. I'm assuming you mean the most recent version? Very cool, very cool. I haven't seen the most recent version. I think the most recent Three Musketeers thing I saw was the one that came out when I was a kid with Chris O'Donnell as D'Artagnan and Charlie Sheen as Aramis, which is either batshit or brilliant casting, and I'm not sure which. You know, this was before he like lost his mind, of course. But there is something interesting about him playing that character. Yeah, okay. 2011. Oh, wow, that long ago? Jesus. God, I am old. Because I remember...
The battle is on!
I remember there were a few actors I knew about in The Three Musketeers, and I told myself I was going to watch it at some point, and I never really got around to it. Now I can't remember which actors they were. Probably the usual stable. I think maybe someone from Heroes was in it, and other people I ended up seeing in other roles, which is not helpful at all, sorry. There we go. Killing these things. And also, I kept getting it confused with the BBC's Robin Hood, whenever people would talk about it and trying to figure out who was in which series. So that was a little confusing too. Tell me, why are you up here? This doesn't make any sense. You're an idiot. Alright.
I'll kill you. You'll see.
You're an idiot and an archer. Why are you up here? And not at, like, the doorway. Oh shit, I failed a will save? Well, I seem to be still standing, so... Oh, God, I really can't see shit, can I? Alright. Alright, well, let's look in here. One of those stacked casts. Yeah. I feel like I remember that being something I noticed at the time. Or noticed more recently when talking about it with somebody. Alright, so... So somewhere there's someone I'm going to try to kill in here, but where? I'm not sure. Yezgar's hideout is that way. Okay, well, let's finish looting here then. There's a girl, though. Let's see. Okay. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go find my torch and look around with a torch and see if that helps. Offhand. Just for the moment. You know, this really isn't helping. I think maybe it's the brightness settings on my computer. Alright, well. That helps a little. Jesus. Okay. Well, it's good to know it's just my terrible eyes then. Oh, might as well put it back, because it's not like... Well, I guess it did help a little. Such an excellent villain. Oh, he is very good at it. Oh, you know what I remember him being in? That was also a surprisingly stacked cast in retrospect. Was the really crappy Clive Owen King Arthur movie. He was Tristan in it, and it's like...
it's done.
You look at it after the fact, and it's like... You had Ioan Gruffudd as Lancelot. You had Joel Edgerton as Gawain. So it's like Owen Lars in a lot of action movies and such. Hugh Dancy was Galahad, I believe. And it's just like you're looking at it going, wow, this is a shit ton of people I recognize in a really kind of crappy movie. Maybe that might explain it. It's like, this is not a really great movie. But there were parts I liked. I thought the director's cut was better than the regular. Mostly because one character got a much better death scene in the director's cut. But, yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that might have been the year of the writer's strike, the big one. Mostly what I remember about that year was that there was a vampire show called Moonlight out, and it was surprisingly watchable. And weirdly, I think it was because of the writer's strike. They kept getting new people writing it, and they took some really interesting plot twists that you don't usually see in that kind of show. Because I was expecting it to be very derivative, and for my surprise, I didn't find it to be so. But that's what I mostly remember about the writer's strike from the perspective of a basic viewer. Alright.
Foolish hero. Yes, Gar will smash you.
Alright, so where is the girl? I actually kind of wanted to talk to her before I, Oh, I think she's down that way. No, yes, Gar, I'm gonna run past you. I wanna see if I can find that girl. That's unfair. Because I think that's gonna affect whether or not I want to kill him. There we go. Hi, Isgar.
Wait! Spare Yeskar's life!
Alright, let's talk to him.
Glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you? Yesgar will tell you a secret about young girl Sheldrissa. Then you let Yesgar live. Alright, well, Sheldrissa? What kind of secrets does she have? Sheldrissa not so pure-hearted. Yesgar not kidnap her. She run away with Yesgar. Her idea. Don't try to lie to me. She's an innocent girl. Yesgar meets Sheldrissa when hiding out in inn in Port Last. She's smitten with Yesgar's manly physique. She manipulate Yesgar into kidnapping her. Hold on a sec. There is a difference between running away with somebody and manipulating someone into kidnapping them. That is not the same thing. You don't expect me to believe that. Yesgar tell truth. Sheldrissa want me to run away with her. She to blame, not Yesgar. She want money. Well, I've heard. Tell me the truth. All right. Don't hurt Yesgar. Me get Sheldrissa drunk. She so drunk she agree to all Yesgar wants. Heh, she a feisty girl. Oh, really? Okay, so he got a girl drunk first. Hi. Yeah. No. I'm gonna kill him. Just as a reminder, though, I want to keep this in perspective. The elf guy Wyvern, who had murdered people for revenge for the murder of his family, I got evil points for letting him go. I just want to point that out. So this guy got a girl drunk, so she'd agree to everything he wants, kidnapped her, and let's see what happens when I kill him, because I'm gonna. 7 points towards evil. Letting Wyvern go gave me 7 points for evil. Killing this guy gave me 7 points for evil. Wyvern had a very specific reason to kill people. This guy killed a shit ton of people, masterminded the escape from the jail in which more people died, and got a girl drunk and manipulated her and pretty much implicitly raped her. But killing him was evil. Yeah, I'm not having that. You can fuck yourself, game. I'm absolutely not having that. But just in case, let's talk to the girl first and see what she says. And then we'll see if I'm going to keep those docked evil points or not. Here's a hint, though. Probably not. But this is why I don't feel bad for having a mod that will adjust alignment for me. Because fuck that bullshit. There we go. Let's let her out. Let's talk with her.
Who are you?
Sheldrissa, right? Your father sent me to rescue you. Rescue? Wait, you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was going to be a grand adventure, and I was going to be a great hero like you. Oh, I'll never be able to return home. Settle down. Tell me what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm calm, and I'll tell you what happened. After you started returning with the ears of the other prisoners, I was approached by a man in a cloak. He said that he knew I was looking for adventure. He talked strangely, but he was nice to me. It seemed so mysterious and exciting. He gave me wine, and he talked about how he was a count from Waterdeep who was framed for a crime he didn't commit and had escaped from prison. I don't like either of these responses, really. You fell for that old story, or do you think you had enough mystery in your life now? I guess I'll go with the second. Oh, yes, I want to be back in boring old Port Last. I like boring. I'll never want mystery again. I don't know why I believed him. Maybe it was the wine. Maybe he just fit my childish image of a noble hero. We snuck away at night and traveled to the mines. There were all these horrible orcs waiting for us, and when I went to ask him what was going on, he just laughed and knocked me down. Then he did things to me. I can't talk about it. I figured out who he was. I had heard my father talk about him. Ysgard told me he was going to hold me for ransom, and once he bled the town dry, he was going to take me away to sell into slavery. I should never have gone with him. My father must be so worried. I could ask her about what Ysgard said and give her a chance to defend herself outright. Though it seems kind of victim-blaming. I guess I'll say, though, Ysgard told me that you were the one who planned this and wanted the money. What? I would never do something like that to my father. I know I have a bad attitude, but they're still my family and friends. Wait right here? I will. Okay. Alright. Let's run through this again. Persuade. Okay. What happens if I say you fell for that old story? That's mean. I don't know why I believed him. I guess it was the wine. Same dialogue. Alright. Well, basically, I believe her. Besides, he basically agreed with that. So, I'm so afraid to face my father. I wish I had listened to him in the first place. Thank you for rescuing a foolish child. Goodbye and good luck, sir. Well, that's interesting that I didn't get the experience points till then, or possibly I got extra. Yeah, fuck that guy. That is why I don't feel bad doing... Oops, back. I'm not changing my thing. I am going back here. It docked me 7 evil points. You know what? Fuck that shit. I am going to take my good points back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it won't let me take that last one, but that's fine. Fuck that shit. I got 7 evil points for fucking letting the elf guy go and feeling bad for him, and I think, I mean, granted, it was legitimate, I think, to kill him or legitimate not to. In my case, I figured he wasn't likely to do his crimes again. But this guy, fuck this shit, equally as valid. Especially when he said he got the girl drunk. His own fucking words. So, fuck that guy. I am glad to have killed him. And I refuse to take consequences I don't agree with. Alright, anyway. Aside from that, though, I do like the quest. I think the quest is fun. I just, disagree with the resolution. It was nicely woven through the section of the game. Alright. So I could walk all the way back, or I can just, since I'm going to be moving on with the plot anyway, teleport my ass there.
Hey, I'll tell ye.
Hi, Nurik. I need to see your shit. Temple purchases, please. So, I've got this belt. What does this belt do? Oh, inertial barrier. Damage vulnerability, piercing 25%. Damage vulnerability. I don't know what that means. Hoyser the Prudent was a cunning pirate who sought every advantage he could for his men. I don't mind an alignment system. It's just one of those things where it's like sometimes you disagree. And that's why I have a thing like my mod, because sometimes I disagree. Oh, now you want to give Pepe Frog a Vlad the Impaler hat? That would be fun. If you find it, let me know. I want to see it. Alright. Okay, here we go. He commissioned a number of these belts at great expense, and with his men so equipped, quickly took control of great tracts of coastline. Although he ruled with remarkable restraint and wisdom for many years, eventually his enemies gained the upper hand, and he remains a villain in the eyes of history. Yeah, I'm not sure what that last one is. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. You're resistant to certain types and vulnerable to other types, I guess? Well, that's okay. I'm gonna sell it. But I do like, as you get higher in level, you start getting a lot of equipment that have more unique descriptions. And I like those. I like those a lot. So I got to kill some dude, and I feel good about it. I'm dwelling on it because I'm that sort of person. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm going to sell the sash for shimmering at this point. The spell resistance I've got there, I've got in better places, I think. Maybe I don't. Thought I did. 10 here. Versus 12 here. Yeah, I haven't really found use for it, so. Greater cloak of protection versus evil. I might still keep that. There might be a point where having an extra +5 versus evil might be useful. Oh, thank you for the link. I am going to look at that right now. Assuming I can figure out which tab my my thing is in. There it is. Don't be like me. Don't have 102 tabs open. It's very confusing. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Love it. Alright, here we go. Oh, Boots of Reflexes +4. That's nice. It is better than my Boots of Reflexes +3 by +1. So let's sell those. And put my new bounty on. Or walk around barefoot. One or the other. There we go. I am definitely keeping the Belt of Hill Giant Strength, though. Because you never know when you need a little extra. Lad Pepets. That is pretty good. You never know when you want to have a little extra strength. Identify the heavy flail. The asp flail. Even more frightening than this weapon's power in battle are the tales told by the survivors of its attack. Witnesses claim that on impact, an asp was seen to snake from the flail and add its venomous fangs to the weapon's strike. That's kind of cool. That's the damage. And armor. Armor of Loyalty. Oh. I do like those immunities, but I'm thinking that the mind-altering armor that I have in my pack would be immune to both of those as well, because it's immune to anything mind-affecting. But, kitten, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. What are you up to? I'm gonna squish you. I'm gonna squish you like the cat you are. Flat cat. That's gonna be you. Isn't it? Isn't it? Hi, Obsessive. How are you? You missed me, cheating again. But that fucking dude. Shit. Well, that fucking dude got a girl drunk, kidnapped her, raped her, and then I got evil points for killing his fucking ass. Hello, Leo. Leo saw me do it. He can tell you if it was warranted or not. Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude in the ass. Oh, right. Terrible accent now. Does my own accent count as a terrible accent? Sadly, probably not. All right. Yes. Thank you, Blaspheme. You. With the flail. Nice, nice. I agree with you. We should do that with the flail. Shove the flail up his nether regions and let it eat out his gonads from the inside. I think that is a good use for a very terrible fake accent, don't you think? Alright, now let's sort inventory and move on with the plot, because I have like shit ton of things to report to poor Lady Arabeth, who is going through some shit right now. Poor Lady Arabeth. Thank you, Ups. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How are you today? Alright. Other shit. I really hope when I go to the next chapter I can get rid of some of this shit. Never that. I'm keeping that. Keep the outfit. The outfit is mine. Alright. So, was Willow better or worse than the shopping mall game? Because I didn't... Oh, I was going to watch the VOD for that, and then I got distracted, and then I didn't watch the VOD for that. So I shall have to watch your VOD. Your VOD sounds like it will be very fun. A fucking Olsen twin game. Emmy does know the best games when it comes to torturing people. Alright. Hello, Arabeth. I have... Oh, wait. Let me turn things over to the mayor dude. Honestly, I thought the mayor was going to turn out to be Esgar in disguise. I thought that would have been a really funny twist. That he basically sent me to kill all of his conspirators. Oh, that's good to know. Willow is a mixed bag. Did you end up winning? Because I think I ended up... Oh yeah, because I was getting lunch when you were finishing up. And then I came back and you were done, and I was sad. Ah, here we go. Childress is safe and returned. I cannot thank you enough. You truly are the hero the lady told me of. The girl is shaken, but otherwise she is alright. Perhaps this will serve to curb her desire for adventure now, eh? Dude, your daughter got raped by a bounty hunter. I don't think that's the best response. I can't blame her for wanting to get the fuck out of here. Aw. How was work, though? Was work good? God, this guy. Fuck this whole town, Jesus. Well, I shouldn't say that. They did get a lot of shit together to send to Neverwinter for aid, so. Will you go back and fight the end boss, then? Because it seemed like you were really close. Right. I wish I had more to reward you with. If you'd found the ransom, please do keep it. And as for whatever quest the lady put you on, I wish you the best of luck. Huh. Well, presumably some of whatever I stole from that guy was ransom. I wasn't really paying attention. I might have missed it. That's okay. Don't care. Killed him. Felt satisfied. Glad to hear it, Ups. I have a cat in my lap. It is quite nice. Not sure why she's in my lap. I'm a little suspicious about this whole thing. She might be plotting something. Or not feeling well.
It is good to see you again. At times I worry that you have taken on too much responsibility yourself. Yet always you surprise me with your resourcefulness and success. Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
Alright. So, I've located some information.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
Alright, I found a shit ton of stuff that I didn't report. Ooh, a cat on your mouse pad. That's a good one. I think your cat might be a little confused as to what the mouse pad is supposed to mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, alright. Show her again in his journal.
So the cult was responsible for stirring up the humanoids in the hills? You are to be commended for putting an end to that danger
that sets
indeed.
the Luskan thing up. Okay.
While this information you bring is incredibly valuable,
Oh,
it
no, it
still
didn't.
does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them.
Pretty sure it did, but okay.
Fortunately, it does mention where more cultists may be found. Charwood and the Neverwinter Woods. Search those places, perhaps, for the information we seek.
Aw. That's a good idea, though. Getting the mouse pad so she can be on your desk without being in the way. That's adorable. Okay.
Have you found any other information?
I think Relmar was the one in East Neverwinter, so I'm going to hold off. I'm going to show her the other stuff first. Okay.
This Mogram grows desperate, I see. They fear you, and well they should.
Hi.
While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them.
It is genius. It is. That's a great idea. Because the cats, they just like to know that they're stealing over everything for us, don't they?
Fortunately, it does mention where more cultists may be found. Charwood and the Neverwinter Woods. Search those places, perhaps, for the information we seek. Have you found any other information?
That's a big-ass letter.
So, the cult sought to strike at you again. And this time they have given themselves away in the process. Well done. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nash's faith in you and more.
Well, I thought Relmar would do it. Okay.
You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
I'm going to ask her if she'll come with us.
Both Erin and I will join you in Luskan, of course. Erin will be there to help you enter the tower. As for me, I have other plans.
What do you mean?
I wish I could tell you, but I cannot. I have little choice in the matter. Please, just do as you are asked to.
I sense incoming angst.
Do not be alarmed in any case. I have my orders just as you do. I will see you in Luskan. Go
I'll do
then
my
and
best.
speak to Erin. I hope that... I wish... No, never mind. Be safe.
I think Erebeth's going through some shit. A lot of shit. Alright, well, let's talk to Aaron and his cool
I
voice
understand
actor.
that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskan. That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city. An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city.
Actually, 1 second. 1 second. Alright. Sorry, there we go. Okay. There we go. Back to what I was doing. My cat was cute. I had to take a picture. Maybe I'll post it later. Probably not, though. Alright. So we're gonna get into
I will
Luskan.
give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Erebeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Alright. Are you sure your friend will let me in?
I am quite confident, yes. He does not have the power to let us back out, however. Once we are inside Luskan, we are inside for good, and cannot return to Port Last.
Alright, so how will I get into the host tower?
I am not completely sure just yet. Seek me out
Fair
in
enough.
Luskan when you arrive, and hopefully I will have a plan for you then.
That's good. What are you guys gonna do?
I will be attempting to find you a way into the host tower, of course, so you can explore your lead further. Erebeth insists on coming to Luskan as well. I believe she feels a strong need to see this through, to take vengeance for what happened to Fenvik. I shall not deny her.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Erebeth may seem disturbed, but it is not without reason. She takes her orders from Lord Nasher regardless, so I am in no position to deny her will.
Are we kind of ever going to talk about the fact that Lord Nasher maybe makes some bad decisions sometimes?
I can speak more in Luskan, my friend.
Alright.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there.
I just feel like maybe we should talk about the fact that that Nasher makes some really fucked up crap decisions.
Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskan. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter.
Yeah, so I think this might be one of those times where the companion you have is the only one.
And do what you must.
So you won't be able to switch out. They do get to make these decisions in churches to say it's God's will. Well, I mean, this is the Forgotten Realms, though, so there are lots of gods. It's some God's will. Which god? I don't know. Maybe I think you probably blame Sarek. I'm not sure Sarek knows what the hell he's doing. Just if he says, "Hey, wait, I didn't say that," just say, "No, you did. Remember, it was all part of your master plan," and he'll probably come up with a master plan that requires that. It's like, oh yeah, I feel like that would work. I'm basing this on having read the Time of Trouble's Avatar series, whatever the fuck it's called, some years ago. Hi. Goodbye. Alright, so we are going to Luskan. That's true. They do have the decency to perform miracles. And they got their own fucked upperies. Hi, Domi. I like how if you outrun Tomi or any of the henchmen, really, they just kind of teleport after you after a bit. Like, you can't use that in battle at all? No? Okay, fine. Whatever. Or at least display their power in an unconscionable and grotesque way that is still tangible. That is also true. That is also true. Kind of assholes, really. Maybe I should have picked Tyr as a god. I feel like they would have given this some emphasis. I went with Ilmater of the trio. All right, there's a Luskan sergeant. He's new. Maybe he'll try to kill me. Hello. Maybe not. I can believe Aaron when he says you're some kind of hero, my lord. You do look the type. Challenge rating effortless. I could kill this man. I'm not going to, but I could kill this man. Luskan's a mighty dangerous place to walk into, however. You sure you know what you're doing? Let's find out what's going on. Why? What's going on? Fighting, and lots of it. The High Captains are at war. Have been for weeks now. Luskan's just about torn apart. I'm sure you're full of questions, but I really can't chat. I promised Aaron a favor, and I'll do it. So you want inside or not? Yes, let's do inside. Alright, the gates are open for you. Just remember, I can't let you back out once you're in. So make sure you have everything you need, you hear? They're very, very... Tomi's teleporting about like some sort of evil demon. Isn't your job as a paladin of light to destroy such villainy whenever it appears? Yeah, but he's been helping me out. Also, as we've established through many a session this past month or so, that I've been doing this, Steven's not a great paladin. He's really not. He's, the only reason he hasn't been fired yet is Ilmater is distracted by his spies. That's why, the real reason he dresses like this. Luskan. Woohoo. I did have plans for naming my save game something, nice and organizable, and then I did not. Alright. Huh? I gave her Ganon's journal. Alright, I just saved, so I want to go back and see if I can give anything else to Erebus. Because I'm a little confused as to why I've still got a prompt for Ganon's journal. Alright. Hey, Erebus.
We need to gain admittance into Luskan to follow your lead about
I
the
guess
host
it's
tower.
just gonna kind of
Speak
sit
to
there.
Aaron Gend. He has a plan to get you into the city.
Hi, thing. What are you doing? Yeah. I think my cat is dreaming of murder. Possibly me. That's okay, though. Alright, so the henchman quest is normal. This is just kind of hanging there. And through my valiant efforts, saved, blah blah blah, lifted. And Erangend has found a way to the sealed city. So, okay, well, let's see what happens. Loading module. Oh, we're shifting. I do think all cats dream of murder. If this freezes, I'm going to be annoyed. Luskan. Ah, nice. Cleared off. Alright, so let's see what this says. Alright. Through your valiant efforts, the city of Neverwinter has been saved. With citizens it still has, have been spared the suffering of the Wailing death. Dester, the man responsible for spreading the plague, did not act alone, however. He had substantial backing from a powerful and mysterious cult, known only to be based somewhere north of Neverwinter. With the city's long quarantine lifted and her lover Fenthic hanged, Lady Erebeth has moved the base of her investigation to the township of Port Last, northernmost member of the Lord's Alliance. An important lead has been uncovered in the case, found on the body of one of the cult agents operating in the region. The cult appears to be operating out of the dreaded host tower of the Arcane, which lies at the heart of the pirate city of Luskan. Erebeth intends to have this lead followed up on, and has moved the base of operations to Luskan itself. Now that you are inside the city, you must seek out Erebeth and Aaron Gend at the Temple of Tyr to find out their plan to get you inside the host tower. Alright, so this is kind of like Helmhold was in Chapter 1, except considerably more involved, as I recall. A much, much longer adventure. So, Gregor Armar. Oh, shit. Someone is trying to kill somebody. Let's get involved. Apparently, I can attempt to try to save their life, so let's do that. Oh, is that a were-rat? Fuck that guy. Gross. That's speciesist of me. But, still. Ew. Hi. Who are you?
Great, you.
That voice does not match that picture. He's one of the clones. Gregor Armist. Thank you for the assist. Bloody creatures seem to be everywhere now. My advice is to stay off the streets like most everyone else. Who are you? Me? The name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try and keep some of the worst elements roaming the city from making their way to our doorstep. A brothel? What brothel? Isabella's, of course, on the island here. Kurth and Barum both have an interest in keeping it open, but there are enough vandals and thieves about regardless. So, who are you? Me? The name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try and keep some of the worst elements roaming the city from making their way to our doorstep. What manner of creatures were you fighting? Were-rats, lycanthropes, Barum's men. Seems like all his soldiers are infected now. Kurth's men have looted the city of enchanted weapons just to fight them. What do you mean? Kurth's? Barons? You really are a stranger then, if you don't know what I speak of. Most sane folk of Luskan stay indoors now, if they know what's good for them. Can I ask you some questions, if you'd like? Do you know anything about cults in the city? Can't say that I do. The Arcane Brotherhood is quite thorough in ensuring there are no groups of great power other than themselves. The Arcane Brotherhood? A group of wizards who hole up in the host tower and control the city. At least they used to. They aren't telling the High Captains anything now, as far as we can tell. Where's the host tower? It's on an island to the northwest by the mouth of the river. There's one bridge across, but no one can cross it without the Brotherhood's leave. Magical wards and all that, I suppose. You don't think they rule the city anymore? Hard to believe that anyone rules the city anymore. The wizards don't come out. They could be dead for all we know. And the High Captains have all gone mad. Tell me more about the High Captains. There were 5 of them before. All pirate lords set up to rule the city together at the pleasure of the Arcane Brotherhood. Now it seems they're going to fight until there's only one left standing. Or Luskan is in ruins, maybe. Just 2 are left now, as far as anyone can tell. High Captain Barum and High Captain Kurth. Tell me about Barum. Barum is a sneaky one. I didn't think he'd make it this long, especially after Kurth torched his base down in the slums. Nobody knows where he is now. His were-rats are everywhere, though, and everyone says he has more monsters and even demons under his control. Tell me about Kurth. He was the most powerful High Captain before. No surprise he still lives. Barum still managed to burn down his tower, though. People say he's gone and walled himself up in the West Harbor district, and no one can get in and out of there. Don't know if that's true, though. What's true is that his men, the Bloody Hands, are vicious killers. If they see you on the street, they'll think you're with Barum. Avoid them. Alright, let's ask something else. Can I ask you some directions? Where do you need to go? Where's the nearest inn? The Cutlass Inn still operates, I think. It's to the left of the main gate, just south of here. Alright. More directions? Temple. I'd heard the Temple of Tyr was sacked, but that might not be true. Go to the far west, where the merchants are. The temple's there. Place to buy weapons, equipment. There'd be a few merchants off in the west part of the district. They'd be poorly equipped, though. And until the Mirabar district is opened up, they'll stay that way. Where's the Mirabar district? It's the trade district on the other side of the river. The pirates have blockaded it right now. The river entry is closed, so you can't even get there. That way we're only dealing with like, a city core size thing and not the full city. The High Captains burnt a lot of the warehouses down there until the pirates got mad and closed it off. Like I said, though, there's no way to go there until all this madness ends. How about an overview of the area? Let's see. You have Miss Bella's here on the island. To the north is the slums. There are still some merchants to the west. Much of the remainder of the city is closed off. Most of the streets are dangerous, so be careful. Alright, well, goodbye. Be safe. I have information now. And a whole lot of places to look. I can go south, I can go across, I can go north. You know, I'm thinking it's been a while since I've been to a brothel. I feel like the brothel might be a really good source of information. I might be wrong. Let's see, so the slums are up that way. A lot of dead people on the streets for a place that doesn't have a plague. I mean, that might just be me being judgy, but I feel like Luskan may not be an ideal place to live. Of course, it might be good to find the Temple of Tyr first, and then I can talk to my bosses about what they want me to be doing. That's the Cutlass, the inn. Brothel or work? Brothel or work? I'm gonna go check out the brothel. Why not? Everyone needs to check out the brothel every once in a while. Also, if the High Captains really are both invested in keeping this place going, perhaps someone knows something that we can use. And I can steal their stuff. Okay. The wink and tickle. I feel like that's also the name of a dirty module. Oh no, that's the wink and the kiss. Kind of the same sort of deal though.
I greet you.
Greetings to you, sir. Miss Bella bids you welcome to her home. Might you be with Captain Kurth or High Captain Barham? Who are they? What do you take me for, a fool? Look, both factions are here, so I'll have no trouble from you. This is neutral ground. You got a problem with that, you speak to Miss Bella. You don't, and we won't have a problem. Got it? Got it? Okay, I kind of love how the map here looks like a penis. This is a brothel, and it's shaped like a penis. I love it. Someone's architect
Salutations.
has a very funny sense of humor. So let's see. The customers are not going to be very useful, I think. And I don't see anyone with a name except for Bella. Kurth and his bloody hands are holed up. They'll stay there if they're smart. Black knives and bloody hands.
Salutations.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Kurth's group is the bloody hands and black knives are Barham's group. I kind of have no reason to like either of them.
Hello there, darling. Do make yourself welcome.
I have to learn her accent to be a terrible accent. What kind of place is this? This is a palace of pleasure, dear man. There are men and women who can take your mind away from the terrible world outside. For a time. Do they work here of their own free will? Naturally they do, darling. There are far worse ways in Luskan to make a living than to spend your time surrounded by luxury and fine company. If you don't believe me, however, you are certainly free to ask them yourself. Just don't make trouble, that's all I ask. So, how do I go about seeing one? You'll have to speak to one of them yourself, my dear man. If they have the time and they like you, well, then the two of you can take things from there. All of my girls and boys spend their time upstairs. You can go up there if you like. If you stay down here, well, do be careful around some of the men. You are very pretty, after all. Alright, I can't say I approve. Well, who the fuck were you to approve? Stephen's not going to say that. So, who are you? My name is Bella, darling. I keep my boys and girls safe, and the customers happy. If you're ever unhappy, you come see me. I'll change your mind. You'll see. However, you have me at a disadvantage. May I know your name? Sure, why not? Oh, a real charmer. I like that in a man. I bet you wouldn't pass out drunk before I even knew we were started, would you, darling? That's neither here nor there. If there's something that Bella can do for you, well, we have satin, we have wine, we have pickles, anything you like. Pickles? It's for the gnomes. They like their pickles sour and the women's tall. Don't ask me why. Alright, what kind of place is this? This is a place of pleasure. Okay, I've talked to them about that. Can I ask you some questions? You go right ahead and ask me questions, darling. Tell me about what's going on in Luskan. That is a mighty big question, darling. The simple answer is that the High Captains one day decided to see which of them would be the one and only High Captain, and began to kill each other and the city. Boys will be boys, I suppose. I'm willing to bet that you want to know more than that, Tell me more about the High Captains. Well, let's see. There used to be 5 of them, naturally. Most of them have died off, or run off. Who can tell anymore? Only Kurth and Barham are left, 2 of the nastiest fellows you'd never want to come across. It'll be so much better for us once they kill each other off once and for all. Well, perhaps I shouldn't talk like such. How do you feel about them, sugar? I think I agree with you. Now there's a smart boy. I knew you were gold the moment I laid eyes on you. Yes, I did. You know, since you feel that way, you might want to go and talk to Rain. She's one of my girls upstairs. Don't ask why, sweetie. Just trust me. So I'd like to ask something else. How can you run this place with all the fighting going on? It's not like I have much of a choice. The High Captains all want a place that keeps their men happy, so they make sure we don't close down. And besides, a very happy soldier is a much, much better thing than a very unhappy soldier. You take my meaning. We still have to give most of our gold to each of the high captains to keep the peace, but it's a better living than most these days. Can I ask you some directions? Where are you looking to go? How do you get around the city safely? You don't, sweetie. Oh, there are some safer places. The market's still pretty safe, and I hear the soldiers leave the inn alone mostly. It's moving between the areas that get you into trouble. And don't you be one of them foolish ones that think the sewers are a safe way to travel. There's all sorts of things let loose down there. Where they come from is anybody's guess. More directions, please. Where's the temple? There's a temple to Tyr off in the western part of the district. Some soldier told me they ransacked the place, though. Might be nothing there anymore. Place to buy equipment? The Mirabar trade district is closed off, I hear, but you could still try the market. It's off in the northwest, by the slums. You take your chance going there. It's not very safe. I'm looking for a tavern. You could always have a drink here, sugar. If you like, though. I hear the Cutlass Inn is still open. They won't have much to serve you, though. Alright, I think that covers it. Leaving so soon? Be careful then. Sweet thing. Alright. Well. Now it looks somewhat less like a penis, and that makes me sad. But let's go start looking into these doors. After all, I've still got a quest to investigate. Now it's a penis with a growth on it, which might be appropriate for a brothel, all things considered. Just borrowing. Don't mind me. Sorry, Miss Bella. If I were a devoted role player, I would keep track, though. A common chest. How interesting. Just fine. Ooh. I feel like these guys maybe could use one less weapon or two. Hey, what are you doing? Is there nothing cuter than when a cat stretches?
Okay, dokie.
With that long skinny arm. Cat arm. Just like, yes, I have needles at the end of my foot, but I also have a very long foot.
Woohoo!
Oh, a dog. Hello, dog. Sorry. What's that? This object appears to be some manner of lever or handle, oddly sculpted and made of a bluish marble material. Well, assuming it's not a sex toy, I'm going to take it. I feel like it might be useful. I feel like you should probably never take long cylindrical objects from an inn. Hello, brothel mercenary.
I greet you.
Greetings to you. Miss Bella bids you welcome in her home. Neither. Good enough. Alright. So there's some customers and some courtesans. I can talk to the courtesan. Hi.
Looking for a good time?
Hello there, sugar. Something you need? Could I ask you some questions? I suppose so, since you asked so sweetly. Tell me about this place. There's not much to tell. Miss Bella would be the one to ask, I think. You're one of the brothel girls, then? I am. The house is packed full, if you haven't noticed, so you'll have to wait your turn. The soldier boys tend to take their turn whenever they want, too, unfortunately. So you may be waiting longer than you like. Nothing we can do about that. Oh, I don't like that. How is the brothel still open? Because the high captains want it open. They send their boys here to relax and demand whatever they like from Miss Bella. What do they demand? Gold, naturally, as well as the use of whichever courtesans they wish, for whatever purposes they like. That's not good. Can you tell me about Luskan itself? You're a stranger. Alright, what do you want to know? What is all this fighting about? Well, we used to have 5 high captains who ran the city. No one knows why, but they began a war to determine which of them would be the last one standing. If they don't burn down Luskan first. Do you know anything else about it? Some say the Arcane Brotherhood is behind it all. There are a bunch of wizards out in the host tower on the island off the shore, but no one knows much about them. That includes me. Something else? Do you know anything about cults? Cults? No, I haven't heard anything about such a thing. Although here in Luskan there could be a dozen cults, and they might go unseen. When did the fighting begin? Only a few weeks ago. It was very sudden. 3 of the high captains have disappeared or died, or so the rumors go. What is it about? Oh, no. I already asked about that. Alright. Tell me about this place. There's not much to tell. Alright. Where would I find Rain? Rain is in her bedroom. She doesn't entertain guests like the rest of us do, though, if that's what you have in mind. Since this war began, Rain's been reserved for the high captains themselves. Not by choice either. There's nothing she or Miss Bella can do about that. Do you know of any work I might find? Work? The city's huddled down in the middle of a siege, practically, and you're asking about work. I suppose everyone has to earn their coin. I don't know. If you're looking for something to do, maybe talk to Herb or Yvette if you haven't already. Yvette especially. Poor girl. Yvette's off in her room, of course. Miss Bella gave her some time off, thankfully. As for Herb, if you really want to, you'll find him wandering about the lounge here. Alright. Going so soon? So, I've got a few people to talk to. I'm not sure any of the courtesans will say anything different, but you never know. So let's see if she'll say something different.
Well, hello to you.
Nope, looks like the same dialogue. I like the outfits though. Alright, so I was pointed away towards someone named Herb. Oh, I think I remember Herb. I think Herb is very entertaining. Well, let's see what's on the bookshelf though. The Doom Burgers? I'm not going to steal a book from the inn. Or the brothel. I feel like these girls need a bit of a break from stuff sometimes. Don't need a torch. I will steal their potion of cat sprays though. There's prison. Stay down. Okay. Borrowing the money. Thieves' tools. These tools don't need to be unsupervised around here. I'll turn them into Miss Bella. Or perhaps I will not. Alright. Let's save and talk to this guy. In the brothel. Hoping to be somewhere else. Herb!
I'm asking myself, is this lad here for a conversation? Or does he have some gnome fetish that I dare not even ask about? I'm hoping for the former, but being a quality gnome like myself, anything is possible.
I love this guy. Alright. So, who are you? Herb Jensen's the name, of the Culver Jensens originally, but then that branch of the family are really exiles from the Thunder Mountain Jensen clan, so perhaps I shouldn't be bragging about it. Still, it's quite a tale how my family made its terrible trek all the way to Culver. Nary a turnip to be found on the trip, let me tell you. Even more remarkable is how I ended up in this job, considering my former career as a chest connoisseur. Chest connoisseur. Ah yes, those were the days, weren't they? The making of proper chests was once a noble profession. They were pieces of art, I tell you. Not these flimsy things they make today that any 2-bit human thief with half a mind could pick. Not that I'm insinuating anything, of course. Are you gonna get up now? What are you doing? Sorry, 1 second. My lap guest has decided she wants to be somewhere else. Yeah, I'd imagine that is the difference between a friendly drink with a therapist or the rapist. Indeed. Learning matters. Alright, anyway, not that I'm insinuating anything. I do like this herb guy. He's fun. As a young little gnome in Culver, all I thought were the fine chests and the living I would make off of them. Alas, there was not to be. Pleasuring women is all I'm about now. I've never even heard of a place called Culver. Well, of course not. Since the great turnip famine of 45, there hasn't been a Culver. I see. Everyone died then? Of course not. What a grisly story that would make. Everyone was quite hungry, though, and certainly thought they would die. Going too long without a proper turnip is agony enough. I love this guy. No, it was the much-maligned Uncle Pinto who sold the rights to some human for a sack of turnips in one of his craving fits. They went and renamed it to Waterdeep or some nonsense last I heard. I doubt that's true, but I'm going to say that's quite a story. Isn't it? Of course my relatives drove Uncle Pinto out of town for such foolishness. They thought 2 sacks should have been the minimum. Now then, was there something you needed? Do you know? I want to hire you. Oh, really? That'd be a first for this young gnome, tempting as the offer might be. I'm too upset to take on any new clients at the moment. Upset about what? How shall I explain this? Well, one of my clients, the handsome nobleman by the name of Lady Jadelle, has something that belongs to me. Technically, I suppose it belongs to her, since I gave it to her, but I want it back. It's a ring, a little favor that I bestowed upon her that has my name inscribed. Just get it away from her and back in my hands, and I'll be a happy little gnome. Why do you need the ring? Well, you see, the gift was a bit of impetuousness on my part. Lady Jadelle's husband is a rather powerful man, a fact I forgot at the height of passion. When Lord Jadelle returns, I don't need his wife sporting my ring. He's rather renowned for his temper, and I'm rather fond of my legs, short though they might be. The Lady Jadelle is shall we say, rather oblivious to the fact that her husband might not be too fond of me when she discovers the ring. She's less sense than an elf in a shoe store, I tell you. Are you interested in the job? Can't you buy it from her? The lady was overjoyed when I gave her the present, and quite angry when I asked her it back. She says she's fond of the ring. Fonder than she is of me at present. I probably need someone else to get it. Alright. Okay, I'll do it. I gotta help protect this guy's legs. Excellent. You'll find Lady Jadelle's home not far from here. Go back towards the city gates and turn right. You should see the Cutlass Inn by the south walls. Lady Jadelle's home is just west of the inn. Got shit in my teeth. Do be kind to her, though, if you can. I don't wish any harm on the dotty woman. I just don't want any harm to come my way. Alright. Can I ask you something else? Actually, I have more questions about this job. Okay, never mind. Alright. Who are you? Alright, I asked that part. Alright, we got those. Do you know what's going on in Luskan? I know that the military leaders of the city, those high captains, are all trying to kill each other and take over. Beyond that, I haven't a clue. I'm not the most political gnome this side of the Anarach, you know. Anything else you wanted? I'm looking for work if you know of any. Perhaps it's my overwhelming sense of deja vu, but I could have sworn I already gave you a job. Yeah, you did. Alright, need some directions. Very well. Where's the nearest inn? The Cutlass Inn is still open, just left of the gate. Nearest temple? That's a good question, I tell you. If Cousin Xerxes were still running his little shrine in the slums, I'd direct you there. Beyond that, you might find a temple in the merchant area off the north to the west. Equipment? You might try the merchants off in the river. I doubt they'll have much for sale, though. Palmer's is still open, though. He's an enterprising little gnome, if a bit daft in the head. Can I ask you anything else? And I think that's pretty much it. I have a job from a delightful gnome prostitute. Sex worker, sorry. I'm old. But I believe that the proper term now is sex worker. Alright. And I was also directed towards someone named Yvette and someone named Rain. Hello, Yvette. You seem nice.
Well, hello to you.
Hello, my lord. I apologize, but I'm not entertaining anyone today. My heart simply isn't in it. Who are you? My name is Yvette. I've been entertaining here at Miss Bella's for only a short time. But I'm sure that I'm no one that would interest you. What could you want from me? Do you know what's going on in Luskan? I'm no expert on such matters, sir. The fighting has been going on for several weeks now. It's quite horrible. I wish it would just stop. I don't know much else. Maybe Miss Bella could tell you more? She's so smart and kind, and she's so helpful with my little problem. What problem is that? You want a job? Maybe you could help me, sir. I haven't anyone else to turn to. Perhaps I could hire you. Tell me about the job. I had a baby, sir, with a client. I didn't mean to, but it happened. My little daughter was the joy of my life when I had her. The father, however, Galron, he does not believe I would make a proper mother. He took my daughter away and will not return her. I would pay you to get my daughter back. Why does he want the baby? I don't know. Galron is a haughty and sometimes cruel man. I didn't think he'd even want to know about the child, never mind want it. It frightens me to think what he might do to her. Please, if you get her back, I'll reward you. I mean, can I just take the baby from the father either? But it's my baby, sir. I don't think Galron even wants her. I think he just doesn't want it known that he has a bastard child. He won't talk to me, and he won't let me see her at all. Please help me. Alright. Okay, I can help you. Oh, that's wonderful news. Galron is in a house to the north, in the slums, though I've no idea if he's remained there with all this fighting. Please do what you can to get my daughter back. Just don't hurt Galron if you can avoid it. He's still my child's father. Alright. Goodbye. Please come back with my baby when you find her. Alright. So, I get to kidnap a baby from a father. That's okay. I'm on board. I wanted to know what she'd say. Why I should favor her over the dad, but, you know. I'll talk to the guy, too, I suppose. If, you know, if he's not a total dick. I'm not going to steal her money. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing scandalous in there. But I'm not going to steal her money. Oh, shit. Okay, one sec. I apparently am not plugged in. Oh, there we go. And was about to lose battery power on my computer. Oh, an escort and a black knife. What are you doing coming in here? Get out, get out. Can I talk to you? I mean, is everything fine in here?
Bonjour.
You have to wait your turn. Okay, fair enough. Okay, sounds like everything's consensual in there. We'll close the door. Sorry. Wait, is there anything to steal in there? I'm not seeing anything to steal in there. Alright. Always open strange doors in a brothel. Tommy's having fun. Oreth. Who is Oreth? Let's talk to Oreth. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Somehow I think you've got the wrong room, sir. Please leave me be. Who are you? My name is Oreth, one of Miss Bella's male courtesans. I'm not working today, so I'll ask you to leave me be. Why not? I'm not interested in your questions. I asked you to leave me be. Alright, fair enough. I don't wanna push. I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, this quest set is gender specific. Oh, I hired a sex worker back in Neverwinter. That seemed a little more consensual than a lot of what's going on here, so I don't think he would actually hire anyone here. Though I did attempt to hire Herb because Herb was delightful. But yeah. This isn't the first Deneville recruit. There's lack of pants is there for a reason. So let's see. I think, though, if I remember correctly, there are quests I can get through Rain that I would not be able to get with a man or a female character. A female character would have to go to Oreth because, again, this was 2002 and the game is pretty heteronormative. Though I'm impressed that Oreth didn't say he wasn't serving men, just not today. Fair enough. You were playing Baldur's Gate 3 and walked in a bugbear and an ogre. More information on the creation of a half-ogre than you needed. You know, someone else mentioned that to me recently. Baldur's Gate 3 sounds like it's quite fun. Alright, so I've got a quest to steal a baby. I'm on board with that. I've got a quest to steal a ring. Oops. It's so much fun to break into these places, isn't it? Okay, hi. Can I talk to you?
Hello.
Nope. Sorry, dude. A noble visitor. Well. Sorry, guys. I'm having fun. Alright, can I break into your place? Yes. I think this is where I want to go, but it's so much fun to just break into places. I'm so glad I brought you, Tommy. Though, it would be actually even funnier if I were breaking down the door. Just explode the door. What are you doing here? Sorry, wrong room.
Done.
Oh, there's Rain. Okay, well, one sec. I'm gonna come back to her because I actually have a legitimate purpose to talk to her. So, are you gonna go open the door or not?
Okay, dokie.
Yeah, folks like, I suppose even bugbears and ogres have urges. Are you opening the door?
Dokie.
Tommy? What the hell? Well, yeah, because I don't know how to do it, but are you? I don't know why he's just kind of hovering there. Maybe he's actually doing what he's supposed to do. See that animation, because he doesn't, because usually he gets the result by now. Did you melt into the door, dude? Alright, I'm going to save this because I want to see what's on the other side. In the brothel. I like to imagine In the Brothel being to the same tune as In the Ghetto, the Elvis Presley song. Which is probably offensive now that I think about it. Alright, let's break down the door. How did I miss a door? Hello. What are you doing in here? Get out, get out. Okay, that's hilarious. That is so funny. I'm delighted. What's in the chest? Can I look in the chest? Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna rob you. Right in front of you. I broke down your door, now I'm gonna rob your chest. Sorry. I feel like you've got stuff I want. Excuse me, what is their halfling doing? Don't mind me. Nah, I'm not gonna steal the courtesan's money. Well, that was entertaining. Alright. I'll talk to Rain and then see if I can open that door again, because there's something incredibly funny about breaking in on these people. Alright. Alright, I was going to talk to Rain. Hello, Rain.
Well, hello to you.
Who are you? Look, I don't entertain here right now. I'm reserved to go elsewhere, whether I like it or not. Please leave me alone. Who are you? Rain. My name is Rain. I have to go soon. Can you leave, please? You don't seem happy about that. I'm no fan of the High Captains, and I would rather not serve their whims if I had a say in it. I do what I'm told, however. Why would you serve the High Captains if you don't want to? Look, I don't want to get into any trouble, and talking about the High Captains is nothing but trouble. I won't tell anyone. Fine, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll tell you what I know. High Captain Barham and High Captain Karth hold us hostage, practically. Miss Bella has to do what they tell her, or they'll shut us all down. Make us all slaves, or worse. Orth and I have to go to the High Captain's bases to put on a show, or do whatever else they want. We despise it, but there's nothing we can do about it. Miss Bella does her best to help you, or help us, but there's nothing she nor we can do about it. I just wish someone would visit a painful and horrible death on these men. Then it would all be over. Who's this Orth you mentioned? Orth is one of the male courtesans that works for Miss Bella, of course. He hates it as much as I do. If you really want to talk to him, he has his own room here. What did they make you do? Sometimes they throw me to the men. Sometimes I'd rather not talk about it. And if someone were willing to help you? I'd gladly tell them what I knew, if it would mean those bastards' death. I'm on board. Where'd I find Karth? Karth is in the West Docks district. His men come out of a gap broken in the wall. I don't suggest that you use that. There's an opening in the ruins in his old tower, though. It's what I use when I must go and see him. You need a key to get into his base. I have a key which will get you inside, if you want it. Yeah, sure. Take it. It's a copy I've made. You must be careful, however. They know me, but Karth's men will assume you are an assassin if they see you inside the base. I don't know what your plans are, but I have a feeling Karth won't like it either way. And where do I find Barham? Barham has a base within the sewers of the city, full of his troops and undead monsters conjured by his sorcerer allies. The main gate is through a sewer entrance on the island east of and south of here. His base is heavily fortified, but not impregnable. There's a back entrance that is not well known about. It's through a sewer gate just to the west of the brothel by the shores. It's the entrance I use when I must go to him. I have a key that would help you gain entrance, if you'd like it. Yes, give me the key. I'm gonna murder a whole bunch of people. Here, this should unlock the gratings there for you. Be careful. They know me, but they'll think you're an assassin if they spot you. I don't presume to know your business, but kill the bastard if you can. I'll be happy to know when his days are at an end. Okay, tell me about Karth. He's a madman. He's always been hungry for power, they say, but even his men think he's gone completely mad now. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants. All he talks about is killing Barham and taking over the city, talking about how glorious it will be. I don't believe he even thinks about what all this has done to Luskan. Tell me about Barham. Barham is a cunning man. He relies on guile more than strength, and doesn't consider any act too low or desperate to perform. He's allied with necromancers. There's undead all about his base, making his men nervous and jittery. Even Barham himself seems strange. I think he's done something to himself, something unnatural. Alright, can they be reasoned with? I don't know. They might make a deal with you if they thought it would put them ahead of the other high captains. Whether they bother keeping that deal is another matter entirely. Goodbye. Thank you. All I wish is to be left alone. Alright, well, I'm going to kill 2 high captains. Maybe I can get one of them to pay me to kill the other one, though. That would be kind of fun. I mean, that's probably bad form, though, for a paladin. I think I should just kill them outright instead of deceiving them. But we'll see. We'll see. We got a few options. Tell me, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I did want to invade the privacy of that last group because it's funny. Okay, dummy. I don't know, for some reason he does not want to open that fucking door.
Okay, dokie.
Ah, fuck it. Hi. Oh, sorry. Our mistake.
It's done.
Ah, so much fun. So much fun. Alright. So I've wreaked havoc at a brothel, and I've got a few assassination missions. I should probably report into my bosses, huh? I love this is fucking penis shaped. Alright, alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. This title will never be incorrect. Alright, so I think they said that the temple in the market district is to the west, so I might go there first before I really start looting the city outright. It's an evil city though, so I feel like... What? I'm hearing something. I hear the sounds of violence in the distance. What the fuck? Oh, there. Are they killing somebody? Can I help? Who's killing whom? Ah, there we are. Okay, well, let's kill these people. Tommy, how about coming over here? We'll kill these people first. Hi. You seem like fun. No.
You will not, son!
Okay, there's the temple, so I can report to the bosses. And then I can explore the city. Morning's gonna be here way too early. Good night. Yeah, I can't stay up as late as I'd like either. Good night, the last of you. God, I love Great Cleave. Isn't it fun? I mean, why is that you down there? Why did you eat? You're an archer. Did you forget that? I think you might have forgotten you're an archer. It looks like you got a sword. I forgot to set you up. My fault. Alright. Well, let's kill these assholes and then I'll fix your fucking settings. Hey, Tommy's still alive though. Sweet. Alright, so there's Kolmar. He was mentioned to me as being possibly useful. And I have not really done any looting of places or things yet, except for right over there, so. So let's report into our bosses and loot the shit out of the temple. I have some important information for you. Oh, hello, Aaron. And there is some other people. Alright, hi.
It is good to see you at last, my friend. I fear I have terrible news. It seems that the good lady Erebeth has disappeared. We can find no trace of her.
That's alarming. What happened?
The Lady Paladin had been quite silent since you left port last. I thought perhaps that she had found contentment now that the cult was located. So my eye was not as close upon her as it might otherwise have been. Regardless, she used considerable skill to vanish without notice sometime after our arrival in the city. All of her gear and armor is gone as well. She prepared well and left of her own volition, though I can scarce believe it.
Do you have any idea where she might be?
She has not returned to Neverwinter. Part of me wonders if perhaps she seeks to exact her own brand of vengeance upon the cultists.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of an issue with that.
I cannot be certain. Erebeth was acting so strangely before her disappearance. She had an icy calm, as if the Lady Paladin had accepted an unpleasant fate. I worry for her safety. She is not in her right mind, I fear.
I shall try to find her.
Your most important task is to find your way into the host tower, my friend. The cult must be dealt with. If you find Erebeth there, all the better. If she is not, a true search will have to wait until after your own mission is complete, no matter how much we might wish otherwise. So then, let us discuss your mission. The tower lies on an island, reachable by a bridge on the northeastern shore. There are rumors of other entrances, but I have been able to find none.
Northeastern or northwestern?
The bridge, however, is guarded well by both armsmen and sorcery. The wizards of the Arcane Brotherhood value their privacy. Little enough, if the truth be told.
I asked, what do you know about the Arcane Brotherhood?
Spies at every turn, so I receive only questionable news from outside the tower itself. It is known, however, that the Arcane Brotherhood are the true power in Luskan. The High Captains rule the city, but only with the wizards' leave. How the cult gained its foothold there can only be guessed at. The wizards may be allies, or indeed even members of their cause.
Evil wizards got an evil wizard. You know how that goes.
If you do gain entrance, use extreme caution and find out all you can about their plans. Assaulting them directly may not be an option.
So how do I get inside?
I believe I know of a way, though it is a risky path to say the least. The bridge to the tower's island is guarded by magic that is not easily bypassed.
Okay.
Those who wish admittance to the tower must be granted the proper pass by the wizards. Papers which are affixed with a magical seal that allows the possessor to pass unhindered by the wards. Unfortunately, the only persons which I am sure possess such a pass are the High Captains themselves. If you were somehow to acquire one of these documents for me, with its seal, I could easily use it to forge a similar pass for you.
You know, dude, just coincidentally, I happen to have basically accepted an assassination job against both of these assholes. Wait, what? Nothing. I'll be going now.
Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
Wonder if anyone's got a bag of holding I can buy. Priest of Tyr, Acolyte of Tyr. Hi.
I greet you, my child. Hello to you.
The Maimed God bids welcome to a proud defender of good, my lord. Would that our temple were in a condition to give you proper hospitality. Few of my brethren remain here now. Can I ask you some questions? I will answer what I can. What do you wish to know? What has happened here? There's not much of a temple left, though this was once a fine temple to the just God in the north. Nowhere was a champion of justice needed more. When the High Captains began the war against one another, each expected the warrior priests of our temple to aid them. We sought to help all and not ally ourselves with only one, and therefore met only suspicion. We were attacked several times, but only recently did the temple fall. I was away from the temple, but upon my return I was told that sorcerers and soldiers had suddenly appeared and slain most of my brethren, and looted the temple. What few survived the battle had been taken prisoner. I know not what has been done with them. Perhaps they have been pressed into service as the High Captains wished. I can only pick up what pieces remain with the few acolytes I have left, and push on. Fortunately, your Lord Nasher has been very kind in his donations. Housing Aaron Gend and your others is the least we can do. Tell me about what's going on. It's a very large question, my friend. What is about the city that puzzles you? Well, what's the fighting about? Nobody is sure. There were 5 High Captains who ruled the city, at the bidding of the wizards of the Arcane Brotherhood, perhaps, but all 5 pirate lords held power. Several weeks ago, without warning, the High Captains began a war to eradicate each other. Our temple is not the only casualty in the strife that ensued. Do you know of any cults in the city? Cults, do you say? I was told of any one of a number of small sects that were active in Luskan, none of any true importance. My master did express concern once, that several of the High Captains were associating overmuch with a cult, dedicated to the evil goddess Auril, but I know little more about it. Is there no one who can stop this? No one except for the invasion by the Lord's Alliance, or the Arcane Brotherhood's intervention, perhaps, but for whatever reason, they remain unmoved by the violence. Alright, can I ask you some more questions? Alright, healing supplies. He's got some shit. Nothing that strikes me as particularly alarming. Protector versus mirror shield. Nah. Hello, baby. What are you doing? Buy dire mace. Don't really have use of a dire mace, but good to know. Oh, do I not have those other things anymore? Maybe I don't. Let's sell this katana. Oh, I am missing quite a few interesting stuff here, aren't I? Okay. Apparently my plot items have gone the way of the dodo. Look at that. All those plot items I was collecting. Tisk, tisk. Still got that outfit though, I hope. And notice all of my, I still got the Zoo key copy. It's weird what you end up keeping. Alright. Okay. I still have my Blood Sailor uniform, though. Good, good. I would have been very upset to have lost that. It's always good to have a potion of heal or two. Take one. Only one, though. Rod of Resurrection. Amulet of health. Nah. Poison's not that big of a deal. Ooh, Ring of Power though. Let's have a look at that. Nice. Why am I... Nope, don't wander off. I was still looking at shit.
Hello to you.
Yes, please, thank you. No, nothing good.
Well met.
Greetings, my lord. Such a hero as yourself is welcome within these halls. Aaron Gent has asked me to aid you in your cause. There's a whole lot of teleport mages in this campaign. I've erected a teleport portal here, similar to the one in Port Last, and have attuned myself to the stone of recall that you carry. Who are you? I'm Alaya, a cleric here at Luskan's Temple of Tyr. Alright. So, same deal. It's weird that there's like this entire subset of clerics that are experts in teleportation magic that we only hear about in this game. Alright. Done resting. Alright. So I did I save? I'm gonna save again. Well, I've got a city to ransack. And some shops to find. Anything? What you doing? Alright. Okay, so let's see. Well, I definitely want to look at these crates. I like the architecture of this city, with the whole island and island thing going on.
Okay, dokie.
I think it's really kind of cool.
It's done. Okay, dokie.
Doesn't have quite the same atmospheric sense as Neverwinter, but we're also not doing a full chapter in it either. Really? Tommy, just unlock that. I'll kill this guy. Hi. What do you think you're doing?
You will.
Thank you. Don't interrupt people while they're doing their work. It's rude.
Okay, dokie.
Wanna come on my lap again? Want some treats?
It's
Hungry?
done.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, okay. Alright. Morning is too hecking early. Alright. So...
Woohoo!
Oh. Really?
I'll kill you. You'll see.
I guess if this were a grindy style game, this part of the city would be quite nice. It's really not though. I mean, I guess there are parts you could grind if you really need the levels, but I mean, to be honest with you, I never really felt that was necessary, and we both know I'm not a very good player of this game. But and more like I don't think it would really make a difference substantially. Really?
Okay, dokie.
Must you? Go away.
I'll slit your throat!
It's done. Here comes.
Just leave people alone. You can have fucking Luskan. No one wants fucking Luskan. The only people who want fucking Luskan are you people. Take it. Luskan's such a hellhole. People would rather live in Neverwinter. And Neverwinter undergoes like a catastrophe every couple of games. Oh, there's a smith. Do you sell shit?
Hail to ye!
I love dwarves. I have enough stock left, and barely enough metal to forge. State your business and move on. What do you sell here? I used to have one of the finest armories in Luskan. As it is, I've been forced to set up shop here with a rudimentary stock. I'll sell what I has, though. Before them thugs come and take it from me or my dead body. Can I ask you questions? I'd be not in the mood to answer your questions. Find someone else to bother if you're not be a paying customer. Easy does it get. Okay. Can I see what you have? Unfavorable. He seems touchy. Well, I like the gauntlets of ogre power. Overpower. Versus discipline, though. Well, you know, you never can have too much extra strength when needed. Speaking of, I'm gonna switch that out. I might buy these. Well, let's see what else they have, though. Other armor +1. Oh, I'm gonna need one of these for later, I think. Possibly. I'm gonna take that. Not because I have any real attachment to it, but I think I'm gonna need it to go to a smith later. Unless I can expand the white bone I already have, so might as well get that out of the way when I have a chance. Mithril splint mail. That's actually kind of nice looking. My white bone +2 is not terribly impressive anymore. Mithril splint mail. 6 + 4, 40% reduction of weight. It's not terrible. Armor of Horse Wrath. Base armor class 4 +3. I don't think that's going to be as impressive. Armor of the Stars. Oh, regular armor. No, that's not going to do it for me. I am tempted by the Mithril splint mail, I have to admit. But I guess I'll keep what I have for now. I'm going to take one of these, though. I feel like I'm going to want that later. If I've already got it, then I'm not going to have to worry about it. There we go. Gosh, I was so poor once upon a time, and now I can buy a +1 item just to keep on reserve. Nothing too interesting there. Nothing too interesting there. Nope. Crap. He really does have a crap selection, doesn't he? Mirror shields. What does the boots of striding do? Con. I haven't really had any real issues with my con. Still kind of tempted. Well, I keep that in mind. If it looks like I'm being overpowered, I'll come back. Alright, we're gonna, like, sit in your store. You can stare at my crotch for a while as I sit in front of you. That is what people do. Alright, what's in here?
No can do.
Can I get to it from a different side? Didn't look like it. Can I get in here? Maybe, maybe not. But I can visit this place of ill repute. Please, a gnome's magic shop is totally more scandalous than a fucking, den of iniquity. Just saying. Colmar's shop. Stone Guardian. That's kind of cool. And someone named Colmar. I will talk to Colmar.
Ho ho! How rare to have a personage of such fine quality come to my shop. Due to war, pestilence, and an unforeseen shortage of crates, my stock isn't what it was. But I bet you'll still be impressed.
Why not? Who are you? The name's Colmar, purveyor of fine magical goods and inventor extraordinaire. I'd be more than happy to show you my most recent invention if it wasn't, Rogan. What invention is that? I finished it only a week ago. My finest work, in fact. Named it the Fantabulous Contrapulator. Not too much, do you think? It has the ability to turn out any number of fantastic magical potions, a wide variety according to customer specifications. I would have made a fortune had cruel fate not intervened. Picture this. There I was, sweating away at the final touches of the Contrapulator, eager to show it to my jealousy-filled colleagues and end their mocking once and for all. Then suddenly, a crash! Hideous undead creatures stormed my secret laboratory, shredding everything they found, including my beloved invention. I tried to stop them, but they were too much for me, and, unusually intent on taking a bite, if you know what I mean. So I ran for it, and barely escaped through a magical hole I always carry with me. But alas, I cannot go back to my lab until all this fuss is over. My invention is ruined. Can I ask you some questions about it? I'll certainly hesitate to reveal the details of my patented theory on magical physics, but otherwise, ask away. Where's this laboratory? Normally I wouldn't tell anybody, but I suppose it doesn't matter now. It's down in the sewers, and no doubt in quite a state of disarray. If you find it, don't think less of me for all the mess. Oh, and be wary of all the ghouls down there, too. Don't know where they came from. How did this work? Well, let's put it in layman's terms. Sewage water under the city has some unusual properties. Could be because of the host tower. Could be that some dragon died here long ago. Could be my imagination. Hard to say. Anyway, I found a way to distill the more magical elements of the sewer water and transform it via the Contrapulator into magical potions. Brilliant, isn't it? But how do you use it? Well, were the machine working, it would have 4 levers, each one to add a degree of elemental essence into the mix. A pinch of fire, a dash of earth. Either pull the lever or let it set in place. Once you have all 4 levers set, pull the chain to start the potion creation. Use the levers properly and mix the right elements and poof, instant potion. Healing, invisibility, giant size, hair restoration, you name it. Aren't I a genius? The exact ingredients for which potion, however, I hadn't had time to determine that yet. Please do be careful, and don't break the chain if you pull it. It's quite fragile. Should your machine be fixed and used? If you want to try, you're welcome to it. It would be a delight to return to my lab and have my machine attacked once again. From what I remember, the ghouls ripped some of my levers. The machine is otherwise intact, so I'd wager if all 4 levers were fixed, the machine would work just fine. It only has enough fuel in it for 30 potions. I wouldn't be able to synthesize any more fuel from the sewage until spring runoff, just so you know. Alright, I'd like to ask you something else. Who are you? Okay. What kind of wares do you sell here? Oh, this and that, magical things I've collected. Can I see your merchandise? Oh wait, no. Let me ask questions. Oh, I'm afraid I'm not much on things that go on outside my store. As an inventor, I spend most of my time at work, except when the outside world intervenes. Alright, let me see the merchandise. Well, leather armor +1. If I didn't grab it at the other place, I could have grabbed it here. Storm armor. Oh, it's light armor. I don't need light armor. Oh, those are nice. Some potions of heal, a bit more expensive than the delayed blast fireball. These are quite nice, but do you have what I really want? You do! He has what I really want. It's like the game knows me. Thank you. Thank you, game. There we go. No more crap I can carry. Oh, and I can sell him traps. That's good. I found a lever of stone. I think that's one of his. No? You'll sell traps, but you won't buy them. Okay, fair enough. Fuck you. Alright. I don't want to sell that. Okay. Alright, well. I got a bag of folding. I feel like I've had an accomplished day. Oh, and the golem doesn't notice me. That's sad. Alright, so we'll go looting more of Luskan. It is 2:10, so I think I've got a fair bit of time to loot before I call it a night. Okay.
It's done.
Oh, I can go in here.
No can do.
Oh, why not? Well, is it a no can do because it's barred, or because you just don't have the ability? Because if you don't have the ability, I kind of want to find out. Huh. Let's go see what's in the gnome's bedroom. You wouldn't possibly be able to tell I did this. Sorry, I got lost. Got mixed up. Thought it was locked in. Curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction brought him back. Alright. So there are some barrels to look at. So I can go south or north. I'm gonna have to go everywhere at some point. I don't want to go see either of the high captains yet. But first portal. Okay. So the entrance to Perth is in his old tower. The entrance to Farum is in the city. No, you know what? I've left quite a few remains as I've gone here, and not looted them properly, have I? Gosh, I've been making quite a mess of things. Tommy, can open that?
Okay, dokie.
Thank you.
I'll slit your throat!
Really? Dude, must you? Look, I wouldn't actually mind just letting you live if you weren't a dick about it.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Wow. This take 20 is a full 20. Nice. Oh, the vampire. Okay. I thought the slums were in the north. You know, it's okay. Tell me. Oh yeah, because I keep forgetting to switch you back to ranged, don't I? That's my fault.
You'll find you're dead!
Here comes halfling death!
Die at my hand!
Die at my hands. No, I don't think so. Change tactics. Ranged. Okay. I don't want to change anything else. What happens if we talk? We haven't talked in a while. I just want to talk. Advice? Not really. You know what you're doing. Well, I appreciate the faith, Tommy, considering I get you killed all the time. But, you know, it's the principle of the thing. Exit. That's weird. Where the hell am I? Okay. Ow.
It's done.
Oh, was this his old tower? I didn't think it looked like an old tower, but you never know, I guess. No? Okay, just nope.
It's done.
Oh, well, you got the trap.
Okay, dokie.
Oh. A portal. Okay. Alright, I'm wondering if that's the portal the girl was talking about. Okay, resume. Alright, hold on. Okay, well, let's see where this fucking portal goes. Oh, a priestess of Bane. I think I found a cult. Not the right cult, but, you know. No, it goes. Sometimes...
You'll find your death here!
What the fuck? Where's the priestess? Did they disappear on me? Probably. Oh well.
I'll kill you!
I love this part!
Did Tommy not figure out how to use the portal? Possibly. That's... I think I'm doing fine.
All fun and games! All fun...
Alright, I need to find this fucking priestess. This is annoying. Seriously? Get the fuck over here. There we go. That's better. Where's the other one? There she is. Let's go find her. When in doubt, knock some priestesses over. There we go. Something got unsummoned. Much better. I can knock you down too. There we go. Alright. Well. Alright, well. Let's rest and see if Tommy figures out how the hell to get over here. Tommy, can you figure out how to get over here? Because that would be very good. Actually, I'm gonna cheat. I have the distinct feeling that if I go back in this recall portal with my halfling, he'll come along. Ha! It worked. Alright, now you can open this. That looks pretty. I do like me some armor. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Wow. I apparently can carry 400... That belt is no fucking slouch, is it? That's what having 23 strength temporarily will do for you, I guess. Shit. My word. All right, well, I didn't quite realize I had that much carry weight anymore. Damn. Damn, stat boosting shit is good. I just hope no one casts a death spell on me. And then I'm gonna have to be incredibly encumbered again. Alright, alright.
It's done.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he went. Alright, well, I killed some priestesses of Bane. There might not be an actual story thing going on here. It might just have been a random alcove of priestesses of Bane. I mean, I still feel like this is a fairly decent thing to do, so tell me I'll figure out how to get out. Maybe. Tell me. Please tell me you've got enough intelligence to figure out how to use a portal. Yeah, he did. He's here with me now. Alright. So, I'm thinking that might be the ruined tower over there. So it really just matters which one I want to go kill first, and possibly to ally with. But honestly, as a paladin, I'm not sure I should be allying with either of these people. They're kind of both assholes. I mean, let's be honest here. It's not like either of them seem to be pretty good for the city of Luskan. I mean, granted, it's Luskan.
I'll carve you up.
Really? If you want.
The battle is on!
I guess I can go toss a Krith then. I think Krith was the one that used to hang around with Nasher sometimes. Like he was listed in the fellowship thing that they used to travel together. Maybe that's a sign that Nasher's full of shit too. Hanging around with a captain of Luskan. Okay. Got a couple crates to look at.
It's done.
Okay. So have I looked into this building here? I don't think so. Steal stuff from the shit creek.
Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie.
Oh no, now I'm just confusing the poor guy. Wonder how long I could do that before he gets annoyed at me. Probably forever, because I don't think the AI is complex enough to get worked up about that, but you never know.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, so I think that's the quarter to go find Kurth.
It's done.
And there's the crack in the wall that I probably shouldn't go into unless I want to straight out fight. I think that's what how she described it.
I love this part!
Really? Alright.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep track here, because I don't really want to fight either of them. I want to finish the basic quests around here first. So I know what I didn't do, just in case I am wrong about what those things are.
Aye, it's done.
What's down here?
No can do.
Door I cannot enter at all. Well, that's just cheating. Okay. Just so I can be sure that this is the right place. I'm going to save. And then see what happens. Ah, there's Kirk's base key. So, alright, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm gonna go murdering on Tuesday, I think, is my plan, because I do have to get up in the morning to get my cat to the vet. And unfortunately, the vet being an hour and a half away, I gotta make sure I get up early enough to take my cat to the vet. Which really, I'm not getting up any earlier than I would for work, but, yeah. I don't like to take chances. Really, dude? Can you not go fuck yourself for a little bit? But I still have a baby to steal and a few other minor subquests that I want to do. Alright. Can I get over there? I guess not. This is a weirdly designed city. I guess it is nicely done if you want places for people to be able to fortify, which is probably the point. Oh, and I don't think I've been to this particular mercantile establishment here, have I? And if I have, well, I'll go in again. Let's see what they... One sec. Let's see what's in the box. What's in your box? Or possibly I can't look in your box. That seems annoying. You know, that means whatever's in that box is everything I've ever wanted, ever imaginable. And I can't see it. Arto Weber. A Stone Guardian. Let's talk to the Stone Guardian. Okay.
Hello there.
It is good to see a friendly face here, my lord. Since the fighting began, supplies have been scarce and customers even rarer. Can I ask you some questions? It's a little less for me to do, so ask me what you will. Wow. The other merchants were much more dicks about it. Have you heard anything about cults in the city? No. Perhaps you can ask the priests at the Temple of Tempest about that. Is the Temple of Tempest? What's going on in Luskan? Going on? Well, between the fighting between all the high captains should be obvious enough. No doubt you know all about that. However, no, not really. I see. Well, no. There were 5 high captains once. Not long ago, they all began to war with each other right out in the streets. Odd business, especially with the Arcane Brotherhood not lifting a finger to stop it. The Arcane Brotherhood? They live in the Ostic Tower, over there on the island at the mouth of the river. They control the city. Well, at least they used to. Nobody ever knew much about them or saw them at all, so it was no surprise that no one knows what happened to them now. So who's winning? Who can tell? I know who's losing, though. The whole city. If you aren't being kidnapped and forced to join one of the High Captain's armies, you're being slaughtered in the streets. By the time the fighting's over, there'll be nothing left to rule. I hear Neverwinter has a plague. We should be so lucky. Like I said, Luskan's such a hellhole that people would rather live in Neverwinter. Fucking Neverwinter. Where's the inn? Cutlass Inn, south of the gates. There's Temple. Temple of Tyr close by. Not sure if any of the priests are still alive. Docks? Ah, the docks. Mirabar has been sealed off by the pirates, I think. West Harbor, too. Until the captains reopen the city, there's no sea traffic to think of. Alright. Another question. Alright, can I see your merchandise? Alright. This guy's got pretty basic stuff, it looks like. A swankier nymph cloak than I got. This goes to show that they're not color specific, are they? Oh, littler magic bags. Oh, it might not be a bad idea to have one of these too. Because I've gotten to the point where the weight distribution is not really a factor. I just want to be able to carry more shit. So I might get another one of these. There we go. Alright. Well, let's talk to this guy. He's got a name. Greetings. I am Arto, a red wizard of Thay. Oh, those guys are sketchy. This merchant keeps close watch on his goods. A paranoia bred of true survival instincts here in Luskan. Well, I'm not going to judge that. We're the Red Wizards. The Red Wizards are masters of all that is arcane. We have enclaves throughout the realms where we offer a variety of magical exports from Thay. I'm one such merchant and member. So this is your enclave. Impressive. Oh, really? This is not my enclave, you hairless monkey. I'm here from necessity. My enclave was destroyed by the High Captains, like much of the city. Once things calm down, I will return. Now, do you want to buy something or not? Let me see what you got. Ah, so this is where we get the wizardy shit. Good to know. Anything I can sell? Much. Knowing luck, I totally sold something I needed before I needed to. Alright. Now, oops, I actually didn't want to sell him anything. Did I? Oh well. So, we got a lot of cool shit over here, to be honest with you. And potions of speed are always useful. I might take a potion of invisibility. It served me well in the past. Some decent shit. Not for me, but decent. No bag of holding. All I really want is the bag of holding. I want all the bags of holding. All of them. Alright, well, this place is nice. Let's save. Alright. Alright. So, I know one of the people I need to talk to and steal something from is going to be near the cutlass. That's going to be for my friend Herb, who is very entertaining. Still a little sad that I couldn't hire the poor man. Hey. I have ethics, sure, but I find the idea of a gnome... I mean, they're very creative. I've heard this. Alright. So this is the inn. I would like to go in there soon and talk to people, but in the meantime... Let's see. Ah, there's the Jadel estate up there. Well, not up here. This is just a crate I want to loot. But look, if picking through someone's garbage is wrong, I don't want to be right. I'm sure it's not illegal or anything. Actually, it probably is. I think in most places picking through garbage is actually illegal. But I could be wrong about that. I've never actually looked it up. This is one of those things you think you know until, you know, you're called on it, and then you're like, sure. I feel like it must be, but the law doesn't work on I feel like it must be, unfortunately. So let's talk to Miss Jadel. Oh, there's Lady Jadel and the Jadel family guards. Does she have shit I can steal? Doesn't look like it. So let's talk to Lady Jadel. This noblewoman carries herself with an air of superiority, yet a troubled expression clouds her features momentarily. Oh. Hi.
Oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors. Are you here to see my husband? I'm afraid he's out of the city right now.
Who are you? I'm the Lady Jadelle. My husband is out of the city right now, however. Is there something I could do for you? What is going on in Luskan? I really don't know. It's all a big mess. My husband had to go out of town on business when it started. I'm sure he'll explain it to me when he comes back. That sounds sketchy. Do you know of any cults in the city? Well, a good lady friend of mine wants to start a cult soon, once. Did that count? No, I think we're fine. I'd like to speak to you about Herb's ring. Oh, you know the ring Irby gave me. Oh, Irby must have sent you, I guess. Well, I don't think what he's asking for is very fair. Irby's just being silly. He gave me his ring because he loves me, and I'm not giving him back because that hasn't changed. Alright. I can threaten it. Be reasonable. Let's talk about this, shall we? Talk about what? I don't think there's anything to discuss. Now, this is interesting. I can try to finesse this. How about the fact that you've broken Section 12 of Luskan's gift-receiving code? I don't think it's very paladin-y, but on the other hand, I've never seen this option before, so let's pull it. You must be joking. I've never heard of such thing. Persuade? Okay, I can lie. Threaten. Persuade. You don't mean to turn you in, do you? Just give me the ring. Oh, no, of course you can have the ring. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. Just give me a moment. Here it is. Take it and go. I'm sure we don't have anything else to discuss. Aw, I feel guilty. Poor lady.
It's done.
But it is a ring with the guy's name on it, and husbands are husbands, so let's not risk things, yeah? What's in our book pile? Culty material? Nah, just a book on the city of Luskan. You live in Luskan, lady, and I'm sorry for that. I love that I'm doing this right in front of her. She's probably too busy crying about the ring, though. Prince's transformation. Just in case her heartbreak decides to turn into something a little more impressive, yeah? Alright. So let's go up here to the inn and see what we can find out. Yeah, I already checked on this. Perhaps there are strangers who can tell us more about what's going on, or give me more quests that I can accomplish with my usual quote-unquote finesse. Hitting people with a sword is finesse. Cutlass guard. Hi. We don't want any of fighting outside to spill in here, do we? Don't make any trouble and we won't have any problems. Oh, there are children with refugees in here. Mommy says we have to stay in here or we'll die. Ellenwood. So let's see. There's someone named Londa. There's someone named Ellenwood. There's someone named Aruf. And some sleeping commoners. Coup de grace. Oh, wait.
Hello there.
May I ask your name? My name is Ellenwood. Ellenwood Direly. And you are Stephen Lyonesse. Pleased to meet you. I would be more pleased to meet you, were it not such a terrible day. What's so terrible about today? My dear sister, my dear Yvain, is being held by Captain Kurth, the most powerful of the High Captains fighting for control of the city. Okay, so I have to kill him. I've paid him a fortune in ransom, begged him even to release her, but he refuses. There's no authority for me to turn to. Kurth does what as he pleases. I fear I shall never see her again. Why is Kurth holding her captive? Yvain she's a beautiful woman. When his men raided our home and took most of my wealth, she caught his eye, and he took her too. I dare not imagine what he's done to her. Where is she being held, do you know? Kurth once had a tower not far from here, but has burned down in recent fighting. My Yvain could be dead, and if not, she's wherever Kurth has moved to. Some say his bloody hands have taken over the West Harbor district and walled it off from the rest of the city. If so, I have no clue how anyone might reach her. My sister has some skill with magic. I would have hoped it would allow her to escape Kurth on her own, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, I could rescue her for you. You do seem like one who knows his way with a sword. I do not wish to endanger Yvain further, but oh, if there's a chance for a rescue. I've been told that near Kurth's ruined tower there's a gap in the wall that would lead to the West Harbor. I've been too frightened to try it myself, but perhaps you could attempt it. Here, I'll give you a ring that belongs to Yvain. If you find her, she will likely be so frightened. This will let her know that I've sent you. Perhaps it will help. Please find her. Alright, I'm not coughed up before I switch your corpse. She'll be returned safe and sound. That, I appreciate such a promise. I pray that you find Yvain and return her to me. She does not deserve the cruel fate I fear awaits her. Okay, well, I have a reason to kill Kurth now. Woohoo! And it sounds like that area I was looking at was absolutely where I want to go. So. I do like city adventures more, I think, than wilderness adventures. The others are fine, of course, but it's like, you know, there's just something more fun about ransacking a city, in my opinion. Usually a lot more to ransack, too.
Please forgive me, but I am in no mood to speak.
Be like
I am
this.
sure others here will accommodate you.
$10 says this lady has an issue with the other captain. What seems to be the problem? I see you intend to be persistent. Very well. You wish to know what is wrong? I shall tell you, though my story is not a unique one here. The evil man, High Captain Baram, invaded our home with his soldiers. He desired all our wealth, to pay for his army in war, no doubt. My husband objected naturally. Without a thought, Baram, he cut my husband down, murdered him. I still remember his laughter as he took my children, all 9 of them, and turned me out of the home. When he was done with it, he burned it to the ground. Now my husband is dead, and that fiend holds my children. I know nothing of their fate, and nothing left, and nowhere to turn. That is my tale. That's very sad. Aye, it is very sad. I would do anything to have my children back. Baron will not even see me. No one can help. I can help. Could you? I would give anything to have my children saved from that fiend, or at least to know that they're all right. I have a feeling they're going to turn into rat monsters or something, but okay. I could reward you, but I have no coin here. But my husband has them saved. I know where it is. I could tell you. It would be enough. I'll help you. Thank you. Where can I find Baron? His men had a base in the slums, but that was burned down more than a month ago, as the war in the streets went on. Where he has gone since, I simply do not know. Some people say he lives in the sewers now, but I hope not. Do you know where your children might be? No, I've heard no news. Baron will tell me nothing. He's the only one who would know where they are. Why would he hold your children? I wish I knew. Perhaps he has some sinister purpose in mind for them. I do not even want to imagine it. I'm hoping he's already sent them somewhere or released them. And I simply do not know where they are. Alright, I'll go now. Okay, so I have a quest to kill. I've got a nice reason to kill both of them now. Oh, aside from the nice, for the fact that they're basically keeping a brothel lady as a sex slave. I won't ask how you got into Luskan, brother, but a holy man is always welcome in the Cautless Inn. The gods know I've seen little enough business since the High Captain sealed the gates and docks. I can use all the divine favor I can get. The fighting mostly bypasses my inn, so it's fairly safe if you wish to stay here. Supplies have been scarce, but I'll serve you as best I can. So who are you? The name's Arif Thunderfist, if you must know. I'd be the proprietor of this inn, although it's not much to look at with things the way they are. Normally we'd be bustling with all the sailor folk and other travelers that would come through the city. At the moment, all I've got are locals who are taking refuge from the fighting. I've got a few meager rooms available, but still, and some watered-down ale. Not much besides. Can I ask you a few questions? Just what is going on in Luskan? Oh, well, that's the big question, isn't it? The High Captains have been fighting for weeks now, each trying to kill the other. They've gone completely crazy, I've heard, each trying to take power in the city for himself. Half the city has been burnt down between the fighting. The pirates in Mirabar have completely blockaded the area. Word is the High Captains have got sorcerers summoning monsters to fight for them. It's been complete chaos. Is there any correlation between the plague in Neverwinter and the fighting here? Huh. Now that you mention it. Word about the plague arrived right after the fighting started. That's the excuse the High Captains used to steal off the city. They also started drafting every able-bodied pirate and smuggler that was snuck in the ports into their forces. The amount of men that have died here so far probably puts this plague to shame. Do you know what started this? Nobody does. The High Captains have always been at each other's throats, but they never resorted to pitched battles in the streets and creating monsters. Maybe the Arcane Brotherhood wants there to be only one High Captain. Not sure. Everyone knows the Brotherhood is the real power here, but they haven't done a thing about the fighting. Alright, tell me about them. Oh, sorcerers there. They live in the host tower of the island, just off the coast. Powerful, mysterious bunch. Everyone knows they're the real reason Luskan has the power it does. Nobody knows much else about them, though. They don't let anyone in on their island, and word has it, they only speak to the High Captains. Why they're letting all this fighting go on is anyone's guess. It's not like we can ask them to put a stop to it. How do you get into the host tower? You don't get into the host tower, that's just it. The bridge up to their island in the northwest part of the district, but you won't get across it unless the Brotherhood wants you to. As far as the High Captains would know more about it, they're the only ones who might even want to go there, believe me. Alright, why isn't someone... Oh, tell me about the High Captains. There used to be 5 of them. Since the fighting started, 3 of them died, or gone missing. I suppose no one really knows. There's only Barum and Karth. 2 of them have gone mad, I've heard, doing everything they can to kill the other. Tell me about Barum. High Captain Barum is a slippery one. I'm not surprised he survived. He used to have his base down in the slums, but that was burned down a long time ago. Some people say he's retreated down into the sewers with the rats. Don't know how much stock I put into that, though. Tell me about Karth. He's the most powerful one of the High Captains. Or he was, I suppose. His tower was near here to the west, but that was destroyed last week. I'm told he's taken his bloody hands and barricaded himself in West Harbor. The district's all closed off, so I'm not even sure how one would get there now if he cared to. Alright, why doesn't someone put a stop to this? Like who? Luskan ain't part of the Lord's Alliance. The Lords are probably all praying the city goes up in flames. The High Captains each have hordes of soldiers under their command. Nobody can stand up to them, except maybe the Brotherhood. Alright, have you heard any rumors? Some people say that High Captain Barum's gone and allied himself with a pack of necromancers, and that he summoned all the undead in the streets. Some say High Captain Karth is working with the Brotherhood to raise an army to take over the north. Others say Luskan's got the same plague Neverwinter does, but it's driven everyone mad. I say that's crazy talk, though. You see what I mean, though? You can't listen to that nonsense. Truth is, no one knows what's going on. Okay. Have you heard of any cults? There could be all sorts of religious cults here in Luskan, friend, and no one bat an eye about it. Makes you feel any better, I haven't heard anything about cults. Necromancers, but no cults. Oh. And necromancers, not really. Some say the High Captain Barum has allied himself with necromancers, hence the undead. Not sure the Arcane Brotherhood would stand for that, though. Of course, for all I know, they may be necromancers themselves. Do you know anyone who might know more? About cults? Maybe the priests at the Temple of Tempest, if they're still alive. Otherwise, I can't think of one. Alright. Anywhere I can find work. Hardly anyone's working. The city is more or less ground to a halt for all the fighting. For the adventurous sort, I suppose there's people who still want things done. Maybe talk to Mistress Wanda, or Ellenwood. They're both folks here at the inn who are desperate to find loved ones. Maybe they'll hire you. I don't know. Alright, maybe I can ask you something else. Directions? Nearest temple. That's here. Someplace to buy equipment. Okay. Goodbye. Alright. Now, let's see. Let's see if there are some rooms I can ransack. Mostly I just want to see if there are people in them. I mean, also shit to steal, but mostly people in them. I mean, look at these guys. I don't really want to steal their shit. Unless they got something particularly good. Or culty. Let's see if there's a member of the cult in here. 25 gold's not worth stealing. Not from these guys. I stole from the courtesans only because their money was going straight in the pockets of the High Captains. No, I think I left the courtesans the money, actually. But I would have stolen anything particularly powerful looking, though. Just in case. Well, no, maybe I wouldn't have. Well, no, of course I would have. I would have found a reason to. Let's be honest here. Alright. So, we've got this end of the city. Hey, can we get up there? Doesn't look like there's a pathfinding way to get up there that I know of. Alright. Doesn't mean there isn't one, just that I couldn't find one. And I'm not really looking. Alright, so I've got to go steal a baby. And finish up looking in this sector for gratuitous ship. And then I'll probably call it a night. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of looting your fucking city. Considering you're already doing a pretty good job of destroying your fucking city, I feel like you could just let me do it. And this is the slums. Galron's home is over there. Go away. Oh, but what about Waterdeep? And probably threw it away because they're like, you know what, as fucked up as Waterdeep can be, I wish I were there. Alright. Let's go inside. A lot of rooms in this one building.
Okay, dokie.
Let's see what's in it. Oh, a mother. Oops. It's always funny when I do that by accident. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'm not gonna hurt you. What's going on?
Good tidings to ya.
Okay. Please, you don't look like them soldiers. You won't hurt me, will you? I'm just looking for information. Suppose you don't seem a bad sort. You just startled me with all the soldiers rampaging around. I assumed. What do you want from me? Why are you here? Why are you Why are you so frightened? I know, it's just that soldiers have been rampaging through the streets for weeks now. They take whatever they like. If they think you can fight, they force you to join one of the High Captain's armies, or they kill you. And God forbid that they think you're working for one of the other High Captains. Tell me about them. I don't know much about them. There were 5, and they were all pirate lords. They used to be. They've gone mad, everyone says. Maybe each wants to control the city, I don't know. But they're killing everybody, and they don't care what happens to us. Nobody stop it? No, maybe the wizards. The wizards of the Arcane Brotherhood. They live in that big tower on the island to the mouth of the river. I don't know anything more about them, I swear. Just that they're supposed to be real powerful. Alright, tell me about the High Captains. I don't know. Don't know much about them. Oh, yeah, alright. Sure? This poor woman. Oh, you don't want to stay there. Please, there's a Cutlass Inn. It's to the left of the main gate. They said it's still open. Okay, temple? Temple, tier. They've mentioned the Temple of Tempest, but I haven't seen it. Stores are gone. What's around here? Miss Bella's brothel, if you want to know. It's across the gate. Alright. Okay. I'll leave this poor family alone. Well, let's see what they have to say.
What?
I mean, that's fair. What's in the chest? Anything cult related? Nope, just money. I'm gonna leave them their money. I'm not gonna steal the poor people's money. I mean, I would if I had a use for money, but I really don't. I got plenty of money. Oh, a zombie. Fuck. Well, oh, a lot of zombies. Alright, well, let's test out this. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, that was nice. I like that. That was fun. Ooh, dirty zombie. There is something great sometimes about turn undead when it works in this game. Because in other games it just turns them around. It doesn't do much cool shit. This game they fucking explode. Oh, poor dead person. I feel like I did a good thing killing these zombies though that were like right next door to the poor terrified people.
Okay, dokie.
Alright. Alright. You seem like you've got the same
business to you.
But we hear that the plague has spread everywhere. No, it's sexually cured. I know I was there. How do I know you don't have the plague then? I mean, that's a fair question. Hey, Tommy, why are you not opening her shit? We need to check for cult material. Thank you.
It's done.
Nah, I won't take a potion of endurance.
Your taste shall be cleansed.
Oh, that sounds vaguely evil. I don't think I like the weird, echoey talk of cleansing. Fucking were-rats. But, I mean, I'm sure there are some nice were-rats in the world, but of all the were-people, you seem to encounter fewer nice were-rats than others. Except maybe in Werewolf the Apocalypse, because then everyone's a dick in that one. I mean, I think they're probably a dick there too. I just think they're all the dick in Werewolf the Apocalypse. In fact, I think the roles. Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? Alright. Well, let's loot this place. It's always nice to loot places without guilt.
Okay, dokie.
Tommy? What the fuck are you doing? Did your Pathfinder break again? Okay, there you are. Are you encumbered? Because I didn't give you shit. I can't in this game. Well, technically, I think with the character override hack, you actually can, but I don't bother with that sort of thing.
It's done.
Not 100% certain about that. I use it to take off pants and to fix alignment changes I don't agree with. Like killing a rapist. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't agree with me killing the rapist, dude, but I'm gonna fucking kill that rapist. Alright, so I think Galvrone's house is here. And I might end it at killing, at stealing the baby. This is how his family started. With a stolen baby and a dream. Okay, hold on. It's kind of hard to see from these angles. Alright, well, let's ransack this place. Some building. Oh, more rogues to kill.
Better than... Better than you have fallen before me!
Hey. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Let's loot some corpses. Get some ale, loot some corpses. Yeah, that's a decent amount of money. The corpses have gotten richer through the course of the game. I'm pretty sure that this amount of money in Neverwinter proper would have gotten you far. Well, I mean, Neverwinter proper was in the middle of a fucking plague, so maybe that's not a fair comparison.
It's done.
And please, I've always been loyal to Captain Kurth. Don't hurt us. Please don't hurt me. Okay, well, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I greet you.
Questions in the sewers. Just, oh, mommy, where's my mommy? Over here. I'm not gonna kill you or hurt you. I'm just checking for cult material. A healing kit. Nah, I won't steal her healing kit. What? Oh god, that's depressing. Why do you have a raised dead? Okay. Alright, it looks like the same... Alright, looks like the same dialogue as the mother from before, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Alright. When in doubt, don't kill random people. Generally, that's a good rule of thumb, I think. It's my dirty mind, but every building in Luskan looks vaguely phallic. Or like balls. Is there a word for that? I mean, because obviously phallic looks like, you know. And yonic, I believe, is the word for things that look like the other type of parts. But is there a word for just things that look like balls? I suppose I should look that up. Where did you look that up? I mean, I'm sure there's a place to look that up. And I think Tommy's dying. Oh, because the archers. Fucking archers. Hey. Yeah, you can try to gut me if you want. I don't think it'll do you much good, but you can try. Another one? Dude, you've seen me kill like 100 of you people.
All fun and games.
Alright. Still got a steal, baby. Hey, don't kill Tommy. Only I'm allowed to do that. Actually, Tommy's been alive for like this entire game. That's a little weird, actually, and rare. I'll fix that. Penelope. I don't know how you pronounce that, actually. Okay. Okay, so I got some more stuff over here. Look in here. Honestly, some of these slum buildings are surprisingly big. Maybe it wasn't always a slum. It's only a slum after all the violence.
Okay, dokie.
Or maybe there's like 20 people living here. Like tenement buildings.
Okay, dokie.
Tell me, why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Safe.
It's done.
I like sapphires. You can sell sapphires for a fair bit. Like a stack of 10 goes for like 3,200 or something. That's not bad at all. It's not as relevant here, I guess, but there are some folks have made modules where the gold actually weighs something, which I both like and don't like. I mean, it's clever, but it's also like really inconvenient.
I love this part. Here comes halfling death.
Skeleton uncle. Alright. See what's in the box. Did I look in that chest? Well, let's find out. Takes 2 seconds to look in the chest. I did. This also looks like testicles to me, but it is also possible that I have a dirty mind. Okay. There's a barrel.
I'll slit your throat!
Really? Guys? Really? I've got a job to do. I've got to go kill your boss and steal the baby. I'm gonna steal the baby first. Kill your boss next time. But definitely got to kill your boss and steal the baby. I think I looked in there. No, we'll find out. If I didn't, I'll probably look in there tomorrow. Or Thursday, probably.
Okay, dokie.
Oh, a shady character. Maybe he'll buy my traps.
It's done.
Really? Okay. You seem nice.
Can I help you?
Watch your back.
Can I help you?
Oh, damn. Alright, I was hoping he was the kind of shady character that actually bought stuff. But nope, he's the useless kind. Alright. So where is the entrance to this one building? There it is. Excuse me, sir. I have to steal your baby. Yeah, I know. It's kind of awkward to get in the middle of a custody battle, but you know what? I like her better, so fuck you. Why is there a corpse in your house? Like, you know, it's a fine thing for a guy to disapprove of the sex worker he knocked up as a parent for his child. That's already kind of hypocritical. But the fact that he's living in a place that has corpses on the floor that he won't even clean up, and yet she's the bad influence, I'm on her side. I've got my biases. Please, I've always been loyal. Don't hurt me.
Good business to you.
Same dialogue as before. Okay, bye. You seem nice. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna look in your stuff, but I'm not gonna steal it unless you got something I want. I realize that's not very reassuring, but you also don't have anything for me to steal, so it's kind of a moot point. We all know I'm not a very good paladin. It's okay. I hope this was Galvern's residence, but I'm thinking not. I'm thinking I picked the wrong fucking door.
It's done.
Oh no, here's Galvern. You have guard dogs? And a chest. Actually, let's talk to this guy. Maybe I can do this without killing him.
I greet you.
You don't look like the hooligan soldiers who've been tearing up the streets. Why have you come here? I demand you talk at once. I came to talk to you about Yvette's baby. Oh, I see. Her baby, is it? The child happens to be my blood as well, as much as I'm loath to admit fathering the girl upon that whore. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. Okay, yeah, I'm taking the kid. I'm not going to give that child up. I will not have this woman returning later with this child and laying claim to anything of mine. Besides, that brothel is no place for any blood of mine. There are corpses all around. Be reasonable. Hand over the child. How would you like to pry the child from your cold dead hands? I kind of want to say that, but I'll try to be reasonable first. Yvette doesn't intend to raise the child in the brothel. Maybe that's what she told you. I wouldn't trust any word coming out of her mouth. The child stays. Perhaps we can work out a deal. A deal, is it? Oh, here we go. Let's see how badly she wants her bastard back and whether or not she can afford it. I've lost most of this wealth since the war began. You give me 1,000 gold pieces and you can have the child. He wants to sell the fucking child. Let's see. I can haggle. Alright. I could just pay. That's it. Hand over the child. 250 GP then. That's not much, but it'll serve. You know what? Yeah, I'll give him... Oh, hey! 5 points towards evil for telling him I want the child? After that? Hold on. I'll reload, but... Really? 5 GP towards evil for that. For telling him for not buying the child from the father. 5 GP towards evil. This game has a fucking fucked up morality system. That said, it's probably easier just to buy the fucking kid. Oh shit. I thought I was a little farther along. Oh well. Where am I? No, I'm gonna come back here. I'll loot it later. Yeah, I'll loot this later. I'm just gonna get the kid and then call it a night. I don't know what buildings I've looted and which ones I haven't now, so it's probably for the best. I think that was that building though, so. Go away. Alright, so let's get the kid. Should have saved before talking to the guy. I honestly didn't expect that he'd demand... I mean, I guess I did expect that he'd demand money for his kid, but the whole, the fact that it pushed me for 5 points towards evil because I just demanded the kid instead of giving him the money, because, you know, I don't think people should be selling their fucking children. That gave me evil points. This module, I swear to God. But I'm going to pick the... I'm not going to fight with it. I'm just going to pick the... I'm going to save it, though. This time. And I'll finish ransacking this part of the city. I'm going to make a note. What I'm doing, actually, is ransacking. Left off. Have explored some buildings. There we go. Note to myself. Now, let's talk to this asshole.
I greet you.
I'm here to talk to you about the baby. You, I see. Her baby. Which happens to be my blood as much as I'm loath to admit fathering the girl upon the whore. I like how she's the whore, but the fact that he fathered the child, but he's still okay. Tell you the same thing. I'm not going to give the child up. I will not have that woman returning later with this child and laying claim to anything of mine. Besides, that brothel is no place for any blood of mine. Be reasonable. Maybe we can work out a deal. A deal, is it? Let's see how much she wants her bastard back and whether or not she can afford it. It should give me evil points if I negotiate. It really should. But you know what? Let's negotiate. Because it's not that I don't think it's worth paying for the child, because the child is valued. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think I should pay for the child at all, because I think it's a dickish move to charge for a child. But I definitely don't want to give him money, because he's a dick. But the beast has been an intolerable hassle since her governess died. Best I take what I can get and get rid of the thing. Jesus. Well, I still appear to be good, so, you know, fuck it. There you go. Give me a moment and I'll retrieve the child from where I've hidden her, just in case thugs like yourself barged into my home again. Here she is, then. Take her and be gone. If the wench knows what's good for her, she'll leave and I won't see her again. You know, I'm okay with this. As an option. I still think I should have gotten evil points for negotiating the price down for the baby. Demanding the baby, no. I don't think that should have given me evil points, which is why I restarted, but... The infant human girl is less than a year old, swaddled in several small blankets. Currently she is sleeping blissfully and is unaware that a stranger is holding her. No doubt for the best. Alright, well this is giving me family flashbacks. I'm gonna steal his shit. I'm going to shamelessly steal his shit. If he has 5 gold pieces in here, I'm gonna steal his shit. I'm definitely stealing this box. Nothing in the box, but still, I can always use a fucking box. I have a baby. I've obtained through dubiously ethical means. Now, this is just for my own edification. You know what's funny? I don't think it gave me evil points for that. Alright, well, I'm not actually going to keep it there, but I do think it's funny. My good points are 99. I got evil points for demanding the child, but not for murdering the father. That is funny to me. But, that made me feel better. But Yvette didn't want the father of her child dead. So, I hope she goes after him for fucking child support, though. Fuck that dude. Here he is. Alright, so I have stolen his shit. I'm gonna sleep in his house. There are no... Oh, there are probably enemies nearby in another room, but still. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, I hope I have been entertaining. And, let's see if there is anybody to raid. Let's see. There we go. Anyone have any preferences? Chat's been pretty quiet, understandably. It is late. Well, it's been a while since I've raided my friend Chadleywick. I think I will raid Chadleywick. Oh, that's a thing I didn't actually intend. Alright, well, that'll teach me to mute myself when I'm open my own window. There we go. And I'm not really sure if I should be leaving this on or not when I do that, but whatever. Let's go. Have a good night.